Ladies and gentlemen, I once saw him try to pick up a 46-year-old paraplegic named Steve, and the last person that asked him what he'd do for a Klondike bar is dead. It's Jeff!
He can projectile shit up to 7 meters. Touching anything he owns will instantly give you pink eye. And he keeps asking everyone to Google Angry Dragon. It's John!
That was very diarrhea-infused right there, Jeff.
Only one of those.
Oh, yeah, pink eye? Oh, that's poopies.
You're poopy.
Welcome, America!
Hey.
Cheers it up! Clingity clank clank. To the 2GS show. Glitches Get Stitches, episode 15. We took last week off for some shit. We were all busy. I was working like a motherfucker.
You were busy.
I was
You were
working like
literally
a
the
regular person, honestly. But
How did it feel?
it sucked. It sucked.
Imagine-
Is something on fire besides our careers.
Bill is cooking, I think.
Oh, okay.
Although I usually don't smell it from in here, so it's not a good sign. But
That's that new flavor. And I hear fans and stuff turning out there. Should you pause this to go check?
nope, we're gonna go down the way we lived.
Yep.
Record the
In
podcast.
Yeah, so we took last week off. I worked like a regular person 5 days in a row. I'm a bartender, Jeff. If I work more than 3 days in a row, I start to get pissy. And even those 3 days, I cut up.
Yeah, they're not even in a row. Like
my
normal
new schedule, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. That's it. That's all I need. 3 days a week.
It even sucked because back a while ago, when I started at my job, they switched to 410s.
Ooh.
So I chose Monday, Tuesday, had Wednesday off, and then Thursday, Friday. Because that fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Mostly because I had to drive an hour to get to work,
Yeah.
and then like an hour and a half back. So I'd literally...
Oh, but that's not at this place now.
Same place, but they
Okay.
switched all the hours.
Oh, okay.
Back
No
to
more
normal.
410s available? Would you do it if it was? That's a long fucking work
Maybe
day.
because I'm closer.
Yeah.
It just I'd have to get up so early.
Yeah.
When 3 hours of your day is commuting,
Yeah.
and then the other 13 is.
That makes Jeff a unpleasant guy to be
I
around.
was, oh my god! Yeah, I was. It was. There was. Yeah, it was not. It got pretty bad towards the end.
Well, welcome back to this episode. I'm glad that you're here with me.
Yeah, we're back to 15.
Yeah, 15 motherfuckers. It's probably at episode 17, but we got a few out there that are crazy.
We have 17 episodes, 17 recordings.
But this is 15 in a books. Legit style. Hey, guess what? You can find us on Facebook. We're almost at 200 likes, folks.
Very close.
Very fucking close.
Good censor, John. Good. Gotta
I
keep
know.
it PG for the kids.
Goddamn bullshit.
Bullshit.
So we're almost at 200 likes. If you're a part of our group, go to our
Regular
Facebook
page, the main page.
and like it,
Yeah.
please. Come on, folks.
We should probably share that actual page to the group and
Maybe
tell
they
them.
know. You guys might not even know about it.
Well, because when you would,
They're supporting us.
when you invited people to the group,
Yeah.
they didn't have a choice really. Weren't they just part of it unless they left? when
That's
you
how the
invited?
groups work. That's why I love it. Because we just add as bunch of motherfuckers that we want to the group, and they're like, "What the hell is this?" And they decide if they want to leave.
Yeah.
With the page, they have
They
to.
have
like
to
us.
decide to like.
Yeah.
That's why we should probably post to
Yeah.
the group.
Our group right now is like at 545 last time I checked.
It's over. Yeah.
It daily it goes up and down like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So it's like some people are like, "Fuck these guys," and they're
finally
like,
gets-
"Well, I'll give them another chance." I don't think it's like new people. I think it's just
just
people battling
the
their own
amount of-
hatred towards us.
The amount of people that once they hit that limit, they're like, oh, okay, this is the post I'm done with.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
So we'll get 200 likes by the end of this mid-month. We have to. We'll do it somehow.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah. Instagram's popping off. We're doing phenomenal on there. We're like 270 people that follow.
That's your
Beating me
thing.
by 5 followers.
You might want to double check. I just threw that number out.
Oh.
I have no validity.
You're
at
the
all.
one that runs the Instagram.
Jill, just because I run it, I have to know everything about it, Jeff? Please. Do you know me at all?
You did have to work a day. Well, you actually haven't worked any days this week. So
My whole week's out of whack, Jeff. I haven't looked at anything. Twitter, from that lovely voice you might have heard. Maybe you guys at home like, I hear 3 people yet, but no other person's been introduced.
We don't acknowledge. It's just it's just a ghost speaker from the.
Jack's in the house!
Hey,
homies.
Jack, how you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Excited to be back.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks for joining us today.
another
It's
one.
always a
I
good
mean-
time once you're here. Are you gonna get as
being on
fucking
here.
shit faced as you were last time?
No, it's not
Well,
allowed.
we don't want you here then.
Well, all right. That was Jack. He's at
Jack's
it.
on his way
All
home. Jack, the leader of our Twitter, popping off like a motherfucker.
Oh,
give me
yeah.
give me some news about that.
And our Overwatch division. You forgot a title. Runs
Well,
the Twitter
I have a
and
new
the leader.
title. I have 2 titles.
Oh, yeah.
now.
We did.
And the
I mean,
head of Overwatch.
Yeah, we did take a whole section out of the last podcast to call him and tell him that, John.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot happens. Your memory lasts about.
Well,
20 minutes, as
Yeah.
you said.
I'm like a small goldfish, Jeff. A horny
God,
small
that's-
goldfish.
that doesn't get any.
That's
lives,
also an
That
alcoholic.
doesn't know what no means.
lives in a bowl of THC.
Jack, how's Twitter going?
Good. We're at 265 followers right now.
Nice.
Yeah, we're getting some traction on there.
What's your how do you do it? Do you do you look for people? Are you getting that traction from your posts or
I just kind of go on there and I find people who are streaming,
Yeah.
podcast, gaming, just kind of follow them, and then
is it that
comment on their
kind of
stuff,
algorithm that I told you for
It
every
is that
3 that
algorithm.
you follow, one will follow you back?
It is.
Should be around that.
it is
Is that working out?
Yeah, it is.
I read that in a book. Can you guys believe that?
You can read.
You've told us a few times. I still don't believe
I'm
you
very
can
proud
read.
of that. I
I'm
only
pretty
read
sure it
one
was a-
chapter in the whole thing.
It was a picture book, wasn't it?
It was that. It says, this was a picture of Twitter and then another picture of the like button.
Yeah,
You're
I can do
thumbs
this.
up. Yeah, I put it all together. man.
There is no like button on Twitter.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't know what
That's
kind
right.
of.
It's just a follow.
That's the kind
Yeah.
of book he reads.
Yep. It's all fucked up. Well, that's
even,
awesome, man.
Even on my Twitter, I get like 1 or 2 a day just from. I imagine they're just other streamers
How
that
many
are
do
like.
you follow per day? Are you following a lot?
Oh, it's like a 1 to 4 ratio.
See,
I basically just
'Cause
follow
that's
people
the
that follow
algorithm.
back.
If you like 1 to 4 people, you will gain 1 to 2 likes back.
Well, I don't. The only way I go out of my way to like other people
Yeah.
is through the Gleam giveaways
Yeah.
to enter random contests. That's where all of the people I follow come from.
Yeah.
And then I guess other people just part of that. They're like, they got new likes. I'm gonna follow that guy.
I'm gonna do
I'm
that
gonna
too.
follow some new guy.
I'm gonna do that too. We're on Stitcher still.
That one episode, John. I
I'm
don't
still
even know,
gonna
I don't
plug it.
even
If
know
we
why
have-
you plug it.
If we only have 1 second on there, where I'm still gonna plug it. Check us out on Twitcher, folks. Or what? Stitcher.
Twitcher. It's a podcast.
Oh, you know what we always
streaming
forget to do at the end? Our fucking Twitch. Our shout-outs to Twitch.
We do.
We didn't last time. I'll write it down, right? And I'll write it down in this
I
little
forgot.
small corner to the left so we don't forget it.
We usually plug. We plug Twitch. I think we plugged Bill's Twitch last time.
Yeah.
He was on.
So Stitcher, yeah, it's got one of our episodes on it. Spreaker, is that thing cool?
I haven't checked Spreaker in a while.
I haven't either. I'm guessing everything's right. I haven't heard anything.
Eric didn't say
I
anything
guess
about
it-
it. So,
Now let's get to our subscribes for free, folks, because
Ooh.
that's where we go big.
which ones are free, John?
YouTube. All right, our YouTube page is gaining traction. We're getting little views here and there. Are they from me? Possibly, because I watch our videos all the time.
That's how good they are.
Yeah, that's you guys should check them out. We're starting to funnel some videos through the YouTube because I think YouTube and Spotify and Facebook are our biggest outlets right now as far as income for the GGS.
YouTube would be the biggest.
We gotta eat.
Yeah, we gotta eat. We gotta eat.
Usually we just eat shit,
Yeah.
but
Come on, YouTube, give us some fucking money, all right? We posted 10 to 12 videos and we're not famous yet. What else do
this
you
is
want? from us?
Insane.
Is there a number limit where you post and then you automatically get famous?
Yeah.
I do know that we're at like 31 subscribers for our page, which is pretty
pretty
dope.
good.
Once we get to 100, it's kind of like Twitch where you get like is it a call
Oh no!
affiliate?
Once we get to 100, we can get the custom URL, so we can officially have the YouTube.com/glitches get stitches or whatever we want.
That's
Yeah, I think you have to have like 100 before you can actually.
Okay. So we're working on
do
that. So we got the iTunes popping off. Subscribe for free.
Always, that one's dope. I
Google Play.
it's
Subscribe
a
for free.
the Android app for Google.
Google Android. Subscribe for free.
It's the Google Podcast.
And
Yeah.
Spotify.
John's little
Will
baby.
free your life. That's amazing. I just look at our picture on Spotify.
You
and I'm
can't.
like,
You're not allowed to sing anything anymore, John, unless
Why?
you do it as not Robert Plant.
no.
No singing unless you're not Robert Plant.
Also find me in a McDonald's play place and Pee Wee's guest house basement jerking it. Jeff always adds 2 in there. It's a secret. It's the secret.
I wanted to do Pee Wee's play place, and I'm like, I got 2 play places in a row, so I'm like, it's gonna be Pee Wee's guest house as his basement.
They're both play places to me.
Exactly.
So, what's poppin' since the last time we met? Jack, what you been up to, bro?
School. Work.
Oh, yeah. School. That's why I sound so haggard.
Dead inside, like the rest of us.
Thank you.
Dead inside.
Yeah, just school, work. Try to get some game time in there.
How's that? How's it being a gamer? Because I know you're a hardcore gamer. I know that. And how do you do the gamer and school?
Not as well as I should.
Yeah?
But, yeah. I try to just get homework done and then play. It's the studying that I usually neglect.
Yeah. So, you're getting the homework done, so you're getting that grade. But instead of the study time for, like, what you need to do, that's when you're gaming and shit like that?
Yeah.
You gotta study?
I mean, I can try, but, like,
Yeah,
it's just hard for me to, like, I don't know. It's hard for me, once I've read it once, I feel like, oh, I got this. I don't need to look at this again.
I do that too. That was always my problem.
I'm like, I know everything there is to know about this. Test comes, I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I think you gave me the chapter 3. We're supposed to be doing chapter 2 today.
Yeah, is this what?
Pretty sure you gave me the wrong example.
I'm a whole chapter up? Oh, okay.
Oh, this is the midterm. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Ah.
Yeah, I
I
see
should've-
where our inconsistencies lie.
I should have showed up
It's
more.
with me.
Probably should have studied.
Exactly.
I
Well,
couldn't. I liked taking the tests. I like going into, like, random tests without knowing anything, because I'm like, I want to see how much I know.
and then you
That would
just
always
fail
throw
it.
me off, because I'm like, I want to see how much I know without actually studying
I love
anything.
competing. So
Yeah.
for me, if I finish first, I get an A in my mind. It doesn't matter what happens.
You're the first to slap it down and
Yeah.
leave, look at
You're
everybody.
like,
Y'all still in your
like,
fools?
Like you're packing your bag, looking around, like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys are still taking it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
You're still, you're
Losers!
not done yet?
Jack, you got 0 correct. I finished first,
You're the first, you're last.
and I finished.
Both?
Oh boy. All
Is
right.
that possible? There's no extra credit?
It could. Yeah, yo. Is there something else I can do here? Like,
Yeah.
how about we 1v1 for an A right now?
Well, that's awesome, man. Good luck with that shit. That was the toughest thing about me, was just going to school and not wanting to stay up
Actually
till
getting it.
5 a.m. playing games every night.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
Yeah.
Shout out to Madeline for keeping me in track.
Keep him in line.
Keep me in check.
Yeah.
That's true.
Keep that ass in check.
It's not easy.
Jeff, how you been?
Tired.
Tired. Overworked.
Mhm.
Underpaid.
And
See,
excited.
Jack's the only one that knows what it's like to get up before 6 o'clock in the
I
morning.
got up at 2 today, alright?
In the afternoon. Not in the morning. In the afternoon. Consistently.
You know
5
how hard
days
it
a
is to
week.
sleep in with kids crying downstairs while their mother does everything? It's hard.
Sounds rough.
It sounds real rough.
sounds real sick. It still blows my mind when I go to work and there's like a text at like 7:15. I'm like, oh my god, someone else is actually up. I'm like, Jack is up. I'm like, that's what this is like. Other people are up this early in the morning. I don't even know why I'm up. I hate it.
I got out of the military and I was like, there's a couple things that I see and feel in life that remind me of the military, and I don't want anything to do with them. One is shaving.
Mm-hmm.
2 is getting up before
That's why
7
your
or 8
balls are
a.m.
so hairy, John.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate it. Shaving every day for me was like a punishment. You know what I mean? I
I
couldn't
don't know
stand
what you
it.
mean, but I can
You
imagine.
got a nice
what you
little
mean.
thing right there.
Well,
This
yeah,
is nice.
It takes a little bit to get in there.
Yeah,
but
I like
nice
it.
little
Jeff,
chin
you got this
strap.
going on. When was the last time you shaved? Fully
like
shaved,
it's-
not called a trim up.
Before I had this job, I went to a temp agency when I was looking for work.
Oh, so you had to look pristine.
They asked. I walked in just full shaggy as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
just to do like the temp agency, like get to know you kind of thing before they pass me off to some like do an actual interview.
Mhm.
And like, we like our new candidates to be clean shaven. I was like, I
AKA, you look
I
like
haven't
a
shaved
hobo.
in 6 years.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we like first impressions. I was like, I've been out of work for 2.5 months. You are really fucking lucky right now.
Yeah.
I did. Oh my! I walked in the next time. He's like, oh wow, you actually did it. I was like,
I'm gonna kill you if you don't give me a job, you little bitch.
yeah, I was real mad about it. As soon as I did the interview, I hadn't shaved since I did that interview. Like then I was.
I
Not
had to
doing it
shave when I
again.
worked at Charleston's. they were like, well, we like our management to be, this. And I was like, oh, so...
Longer. Okay, I'll work on it.
yeah, so I was like, let me get this straight. 2018, Hipster Central, handcrafted cocktails. And you want me to shit?
They all have a man bun.
Yeah.
But this beard's not working.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'll shave for $50,000 a year. Whatever, I'll be your little bitch.
Didn't last long. So what does that tell you?
But when I was leaving, they were like, oh, we're actually thinking about on our West Coast teams, we're gonna have them where they can wear beards. And I was like, oh, I'll be having a beard at my other job.
Yeah, at my other place, they welcome it. So
yeah. So I just there's things that I think about the military and I don't want to ever think about ever again. Shaving, waking up early, stress. Yeah, that's for war. You know what I mean? Like when people stress out at my job now, I'm like, hey, it's fucking French fries and burgers.
Yeah, we're not.
Like, there's absolutely no reason to stress.
There's nothing happening right now.
Yeah.
No.
Stop.
I go through that a lot. Like it's even better when you get to like the desk jobs. Like I can't believe I have to do this and this and this. I'm like you're literally making like $55,000 a year right now, and they asked you to change like 2 letters on that document you just sent.
Well, I never.
This is ridiculous. Like, what's ridiculous is how much you get paid to bitch right now.
Let's welcome our newest guy to the team. Did we say what's up to Dakota last time?
We can always do it twice.
Dakota, welcome to the team.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
I think we made him the Discord manager after.
Okay.
After that, so that's new.
So Dakota, Discord manager guy, thingy guy,
runs that
like
a champ.
He said I was talking to him earlier. He's giving us our official link that we can post.
I believe he just sent it.
Does he
have a new one? Because I have.
Well, here's the thing.
I have a permanent.
The links that I would share, they're like timed links. Like it's like
that's
why this password is only good for 5 hours, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, that's why
I need a link to share.
That's why you got to take the one because I set a permanent link, the one I put in all the YouTube video descriptions. I made it when I first started. I made a permanent Discord link.
Yeah.
And then I post that everywhere. But if he made a new one, I'm going to switch it to that one.
Okay.
So if he sent that, I'm going to copy it.
Have you said what's up to old Jordan? Or Strubler?
We didn't do the Strubler yet
Strubler,
either.
welcome to the team. It's just for you.
Or A-Rod. How many do we want to do? A-Rod or are we just going to choose like
A-Rod
7
after
times?
That,
all right.
I know we haven't done A-Rod. A-Rod's the only one I have on there, but I was thinking about it. I was like, wait,
Strubler,
we didn't
do the Strubler yet.
Strubler.
He's putting in
He's
work.
popping off. He's putting numbers up all over the place. Catch him on YouTube. Catch him outside. Yeah.
I think YouTube's the only one he's got right now.
But I mean, what is his last video up to? 3,000 views or something like that?
No, his first one. I think he said his first one was the one that was popping off.
Oh, okay.
He just posted like a new one today.
He's up to 50 followers on there. He's working on his 100. He's going through the YouTube, not Twitch.
He's doing a lot of the YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't know YouTube was set up to do that kind of shit. Like,
I didn't know
it
either.
is. You can live chat. I was having him stream the other day. I was live chatting with him.
Oh, they were like one closer to when we first met, John.
Yeah.
And you originally told me about your podcast at Monkey Pants. I told you about another one I watched, but even back then, because they would live stream their podcast on YouTube, and then release it later, so you could just listen to it in your ears instead of watching it live.
Over different branches.
But when they did it on YouTube Live, there was the chat box. People could chat and go back and forth with them. Now they think they've made it a lot of it specific to gaming.
Nice.
Like they tried to copy Twitch, and like I've seen a couple articles about it.
Yeah.
Like they almost like copied Twitch's layout pretty close to exact.
Like this is called
YouTube Gaming. It's called Yitch.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, A-Rod! Cheers, buddy!
Comic nerd.
Yeah, he's our comic book guy. And like I posted before, like Kevin Smith, but not as fat and stinky.
He's not fat anymore, you know that?
Kevin Smith's not fat anymore?
No. You didn't see?
A-Rod's still a fat piece
of
shit.
Kevin Smith actually, he was
he had surgery then, because there's no fucking way that lazy piece of shit did a fucking thing.
He was doing a live show because he would tour for his podcast.
Oh, where he was working out?
No, he was doing a live show, and he's like, my heart feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
He had a heart attack, went to the hospital, and they're like, you got to kind of do something about this.
Yeah.
So then he like went on like the full diet.
Well, he
lost like 60 pounds.
Well, he was like
he's skinny now.
Keto
I don't know what he did.
paleo
He just said he went on
Did
a
you guys
diet.
see him on one of those shows before he had a heart attack? He was huge.
Yeah.
He was the biggest Kevin Smith. I even like I was like, damn, Kevin Smith, you fat now. You know, like there's like Kevin Smith, and he's fat, but you're like, that's just normal Kevin Smith. But like he on this show, was like,
He went
does he
on
have 2 chairs for each of his ass.
He went on a small. He went on a diet one time.
Diet. He went on a large diet.
Well, he went to fly somewhere one time, and they made him buy 2 tickets. To,
He's
and
10,000 pounds. I wouldn't get mad at him.
that was one time, and he's like, I should probably start losing weight. And he lost a little weight.
Yeah.
He was still a really big guy.
Yeah.
He did lose weight at that point, but he had this heart attack, and they're like, which he also credited to smoking weed saved him because it slowed his heart rate a little bit, enough for him to
Like never have to worry about a heart attack, Jack.
He still had a heart attack. It just gave him enough
It was
time to
a
go to
slow
the
heart attack.
hospital.
Gives you time to do whatever.
It gave him time to go to the
I have
hospital.
a heart attack? Several, okay, Jeff? But because I smoke so much weed, it gives me the time to realize that it's not a heart attack.
He's a skinny mini. I'll pull it up right now for you, John. You'll see.
That's incredible.
You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
But anyway, A-Rod is not fat or stinky. He's our comic book guy. His knowledge is crazy. Jack, you picked his brain a few times. Isn't it insane?
It is very insane, yeah.
His knowledge of shit like blows me away. What's the last conversation you had with him?
We talked about the spider ghost, or there's another name for it. He told me, but I forgot.
See,
Basically,
he never forgets that.
never. He's got that shit on lockdown. But yeah, that's wild.
He sent me like the YouTube. I think the first post that he posted too, the YouTube video of the symbiotes, the different symbiotes.
I had
was
no
like,
clue they're different symbiotes.
oh my no!
Damn.
I told you, he lost a bunch of weight after having that heart attack.
It looks like fuck. I don't like him
because they said he
anymore.
was gonna die. He's like, I should probably lose some weight then.
Really? You
That was
did?
like last month.
It's like
That was like a month ago, maybe.
he looks like an old version.
I wish you guys
of like
could see what we're
him
seeing
and-
right now.
We'll post it to the page.
Yeah.
50 pounds
Kevin
after his
Smith,
heart
50
attack.
pounds lighter, and I hate him. I'm just kidding. He's
Oh, there's
healthy.
the good side by sides.
Ho.
Big man,
Damn.
little man.
Did he shrink too, or does?
Oh, did he shrink or did his daughter's tits get bigger?
Is that his daughter?
It's
I'm
gotta
okay. I'm okay with it. Kevin's tit.
It's Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart? What's next up? What are we talking about?
What we're gonna do is pause so Jeff doesn't have an aneurysm. And
Aneurysm all over that dick, John.
yeah. So we're gonna freshen our drinks up. We'll be right back with trends with benefits. Trends with benefits. That's trends with benefits. That's Jack Jeff in the studio. How you guys doing?
Hey, Jonald Nielsen. Here.
Jeff decided not to use his air conditioner today, so we all have that going for us.
Oh, we didn't turn it down. You can go turn it down. Right? I forgot to turn it down when we got here.
It's nice crisp.
We'll say you
82 in here.
I mean, it's 76, but
Not if you're this
Hey,
fat.
Soldier 76.
Soldier 7. That's why.
We'll
Dude,
turn that
make it-
down next break.
Back in my day, we didn't have AC.
Yeah, back in my day, we podcasting out in the hot desert. All right?
Why is nobody on the AC?
Yeah. And what is this hooked up to?
That's why I had the
There's
fans.
no computer out here.
That's why I had the fans going when we got here. I forgot to do that shit.
Trends and benefits, guys. That's
Oh, yeah,
what's
what's
trending
trending?
now. And this current day and age.
What's trending right now, John?
I'll tell you what's trending. The new Assassin's Creed drops tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
Yeah. You can actually get it right now if you buy the gold edition for $100.
Only
Oh.
$7,000. You get 2 days early access and a Ninja Star.
Before taxes. A Ninja Star in Sparta. Yeah. It's great.
That's why you pay $7,000
Yeah.
for it. Where else do you get that kind of content?
It's a Greek Ninja Star.
Jeff, can I use your chapstick, please, sir? On air. Can't say no to me on air.
I can't.
You're like,
I have a lot of. Good thing I
his
have a lot
eyes are
of.
saying no.
But my body.
My body's telling me
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
The
Assassin's
bird's
Creed
over here. So I got
Odyssey drops. Oh, God. You were hiding the good stuff from me.
Well, that's what you get for not asking.
I asked while I took.
No, you used.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission, Jeff.
It'll get you places.
Sounds real Jesus-y. I think. I don't know. Is that some Harry Potter quote?
Jeff, did you play the last Assassin's Creed or Origins? I believe it was.
John, are you ready for a confession?
What is it?
The last Assassin's Creed I played was the first hour of the first one.
What? Fuck you!
I knew that was coming.
What? How? I mean, just by the sheer numbers, how have you dodged this many Assassin's Creed titles? There's literally 76 of them out.
This is what happens when you grow up PC, John.
Oh, they don't make
They're
Assassin's
on
Creed PC.
PC.
I guarantee you.
I did not get them for PC, though.
But you know what? When I think Assassin's Creed, I don't think PC. I think console. What about you, Jack? Tell me your...
And there are certain games I want to play just on console, not PC.
Is
like
this
I don't,
one of them?
Yeah.
Is
like
that-
I will play the Batman Arkham series like on computer.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. That's why I have them for console, because I
PS4.
like that style on console better.
So it's more the first-person shooters.
I prefer with
and
mouses
the
and shit.
What's a WoW? MMORPG?
MMORPG.
And
That
that
you need.
kind of stuff?
Yeah.
PC, big AAA titles, and was Batman considered a AAA title?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So those titles on the console, I can respect that. So Jeff's never played it. Fuck him. Jack.
Okay. Okay. They all look dope as shit.
They
And I'll
are.
probably
They
get
are
this one
so-
now because
Because I'll buy it first and then give it to you.
when I caught up on... Hey, when I caught up, like, to get it, it's like, the new ones are on PS3, and, like, I've been console generations behind since I was a kid, because we didn't, like, grow up with a whole bunch of money and stuff. Like, I just got a fucking PS4 with God of War, like, 4 months ago.
Well, see, we were the
When
same way.
PS5's, like, about to be announced.
We were the
like-
same way. We just spent the money up front, and then I didn't get shit for like years down the line. Like my dad's like, if I get you Super Nintendo for this Christmas,
There's no games
By
with it,
Christmas,
but-
I mean when tax season comes.
Yeah, when I get the refund.
You can't get anything else for a good 5 years. I'm like, I don't care. Just give me the system.
We'll get you the system, and you just have to steal the game out of a truck or something, because we don't have any, can't afford the
Yeah.
games.
I'm like playing Super Nintendo, and my dad's like, can't afford to pay the heating bills. Like, opening the oven for Christmas, something like that. But I've still got my Super Nintendo. Fuck it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Jack, have you ventured into any of the Assassin's Creeds?
I've played them all except for the Origins.
Which
Last
is
one I
sad,
played
because-
was Syndicate.
Because, like I was telling you, there's some good titles all through there. Was Syndicate? No, Black Flag was the
Pirate.
Did you play the pirate one?
Yeah,
That's Jaden's favorite one, by the way.
not surprised. It looks like
He's a
Jason.
little pirate. He's a little
Were
pirate.
there Jeeps in it or something?
There was a ship,
Assassin's
Jeep
Flag.
ship?
which he may have named Daryl.
Oh my god.
So you didn't play the last one, Origins, which is
I did
crazy
not
because
play
to
that
me,
one.
like, yes, Assassin's Creed has great titles back to back to back, but this one stood out to me the most in the last 4
I want to play it because it's the first Assassin's Creed that doesn't have the like targeting system. It has a hitbox style combat, which is very Witcher-esque.
Yeah.
And I really like The Witcher, so I can see myself enjoying it a lot.
Did you say you really don't like The Witcher?
No, I said
Said he really does like
really
The
like The
Okay.
Witcher. It's probably one of my favorite
making
games.
sure.
Yeah,
I-
y'all have
I-
that love together. Y'all share that love.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I thought it was
I'm pretty sure we're
something.
talking about
I was
this.
like,
Yeah.
I hope it's raining outside so you can walk home in the rain.
No. I love The Witcher. But yeah, so that's the reason I wanted to play it.
So are you
Origins,
going to check out the new one, Odyssey?
I do want to check out Odyssey, but I'm really torn right now between do I buy Odyssey or do I wait for Red Dead?
But what did I tell you? Well, and I think it has some
Well, I don't want to take
justification
advice
in
from
it.
you.
Huh?
I don't want to take advice from. I like it.
Not financial advice.
Oh, I like it though.
No, don't take any advice from me. Bro,
Yeah, no
but
advice.
Here's what I'm looking at. You're right. Buying 2 games is quite pricey nowadays.
No,
but
but-
if they were
Odyssey comes out tomorrow. You play that for a good 26 days.
that's not enough time.
26. If I can beat the Spider-Man in like 4 days sitting time, then
That's what I'm saying. That's enough time for a good run for a game.
I know,
26 days.
but I have like
He got his
homework
school
and
and his
exams.
girlfriend.
Okay,
I get it.
okay.
I get it. No, I understand.
It's hard just because they're both such like huge epic RPGs where like Red Dead is gonna be
It's gonna be
People are
enormous.
saying they're up to Fortnite, that are streaming Fortnite, saying they're moving to Red Dead.
it's 102 gigs.
Yeah.
to download.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's going to be huge. So for me,
Not only the file, but the game.
I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, but honestly, I love Syndicate so much that
So it's kind of this game versus that game kind of thing.
kind of, yeah. Because for me, when Syndicate was all I ever wanted from an Assassin's Creed game. It was in the London Victorian era. My home base was a train.
Yeah.
I had a top hat.
But
It's kind of everything I wanted.
the last one was dope as fresh. And this one is you fight Medusa and shit.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like to fight Medusa and shit?
You can also play as a girl.
I don't know.
You can play the girl in the last one.
Well, yeah, but you can play solely as the girl.
Oh, you can pick male or
Yeah, you
female?
pick male
in
or
the
female.
Oh, okay. Damn, I like them.
Do I get to be Michael Fassbender?
Which one?
Michael
I love that guy.
Okay, he was the Assassin's Creed guy in the movie.
Oh, that movie sucked tits, though. Did you like it?
He's not anymore.
Well,
But
I
you've
would've-
seen, so you've
I
seen
saw-
the movie, but
no.
you haven't played any of the games?
I went to see. I know the basic premises and all that, but I went to see it, and what really bothered me about it, and I thought would be a great movie, is that every time he went into the machine, I forget the name of it.
Oh, damn,
But,
until you said it.
He goes in 2 times,
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, and,
Yeah.
and all of those scenes are in the trailer.
Yeah.
So all the other parts in the movie are all those scenes he went in and did all that stuff was
That's it.
dope and amazing.
That's all they had.
But
It was
he only
hey,
went in 2 times, and you're
here's an hour-and-a-half movie. There's
Oh.
30 minutes of awesomeness.
And the rest
a lot
is
of
filler.
backstory that we don't need to tell you because you've played the fucking games before.
well, even if you hadn't played the game,
I don't give a shit. They don't make the fucking movie. Okay?
Exactly.
Obviously, it's for people who played the fucking games that are going to see the movie.
Yeah.
They made that mistake with WoW movie, so
I like the WoW movie because I like the way they did the magic.
they
I
did
thought
use
that was their cool.
at the time they filmed that, they used a brand new technology to film.
Oh, that's
I
what
forget
like
what
that.
it was called, but
That's
there
what's
was some
magical in my eyes.
there's some state of the art technique they used to film
Some James
certain
Cameron
things.
invention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was that next step that they used to film stuff. It was really cool. But I think we talked about that before. I think they just chose the wrong story for the Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
But all the cool scenes in the Assassin's Creed movie were when he's in that machine, and it totaled 20
I'm going to
minutes.
turn this AC on, Jim.
Oh, good, sweet gravy. But he would
How do I use it?
push down
Oh, okay.
to 72 or something. But
Oh, sweet AC.
okay, you better, John? You good? Do you take
Sorry, I'm
your,
over here having a conniption.
take your manties
Having a
off?
heart attack to smoke some weed.
Jeez.
And we're back, folks.
Like I said, there's about 20 minutes of those awesome scenes. The rest is just filler, where it was not that great filler. You could probably condense all that filler down into a good 25 minutes to get all the story you needed, the backstory,
Oh,
to
yeah.
catch up on your shit. And then if an hour of that movie was the same action scenes and 30 minutes was the story, I think it would have done 10 times better in the
I'm
theater.
trying to figure out what the damn machine's called that Assassin's Creed goes
Oh
into.
yeah, it's
'Cause it's literally going to drive... If we have to pause it...
go ahead, look it up. It's
Animus!
the Animus. That's
Yeah.
right. They do that. All those scenes in the Animus are dope.
Yeah.
And if they had kept the backstory and the filler
Lighter.
to about 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and then switched off to an
Also,
hour
if
of
they would have
Animus,
had Michael Fassbender turn into Magneto a couple times during that and fucking, use some...
if they just crossed seriesed over it and just copy and pasted some actual scenes from the X-Men movie
I'd have been smitten.
blatantly, just all of a sudden he's in the stadium with Beast and stuff. They're like, what is that? Okay, keep going. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. We're here. We're not leaving.
I'm interested.
I remember what happened before, but this is
All right,
cool,
so
too.
you mentioned it, Jack. Red Dead.
Red Dead.
That's so you're going
Redemption
Red
2.
Dead.
I don't know
Redemption
what's going.
2.
That's why I'm so confused because I want to play both really bad, and I probably
If,
will play
if you
both.
could, all right. So but
Assassin's
you're,
Creed and Red Dead.
I might try.
Okay.
Because I know Assassin's
take a
Creed's going to
while.
be on PC, so
Is
I'll,
it gonna
I'll
be?
probably get.
Aren't they both
Assassin's-
on PC?
No,
Red
that
Dead's
was a
not.
big. That's
Red Dead.
a big deciding factor.
Is it
for me.
PS4 only?
It's PS4 and Xbox One only.
Oh, so no PC. You gotta buy. You gotta buy it on PS4. You son of a bitch.
I'm fine with that.
Good, because I can't wait to play it with you.
Son of
I think it's an online.
Say
Is
that
it
to my-
multiplayer?
There is a
There is a
multiplayer part to
multiplayer.
Like, is
it.
it always going on
No.
where, like, I ride my horse next to Jeff, I'm like,
Uh,
fuck you, Jeff. And you're like,
I mean, we do that anyway.
That's a horse noise.
When I show up to the bar, that's what happens. But no, there's really it's separate, I believe.
Oh, so you have
The
to, like,
multiplayer.
I don't want it separate. I'm going to be playing the main story mission for 76 hours. Why would I go to multiplayer?
After when you're done.
You're not ever done, Jeff. That's the thing.
You
You're
played Red
never
Dead?
done.
I didn't play the first one because
You didn't play Red Dead Revolver?
I didn't play him. I wanted to play the first.
secret now.
I want
No.
secret.
Can I tell you,
You have to
some secrets?
I'm telling you a secret.
I never played the first Red Dead Revolver.
I didn't play it either, so
You're
I
supposed
wanted
to yell
to-
"fuck you" at me. This was your chance. I
Hey!
set you up.
I agree.
PC culture here.
PC culture over here. I wanted to. I think the
Did you play the first
Red
one?
Dead
Jeff?
was for PS3.
No.
Right?
I didn't-
Oh, so we're all virgins.
We're all-
so
we're
this
all-
second one will be our virginity taken.
Yeah,
I want
pretty
the
much.
first one was PS3, right?
I
And I think
Yes.
because they won't sell it. Like I'd have to bring out my. I have to buy it for PS3 and
Yeah.
hook up my PS3
Don't do
and
that.
play it. And I'm like,
don't do that.
I wanted. I'm like, I was hoping you could just like buy it on the
Jack's
PlayStation
looking at
Network.
dick
And,
pics right now.
I know.
I mean, we all are. No one can see, but
I mean,
we all are.
I saw your hand move real quick.
Then he was
no.
done.
No.
I was wondering why you had a boner.
No.
Darn.
You were wondering why?
No, I knew. It's because I was rubbing
Yeah.
his feet with my feet.
Yeah, his feet. Okay.
I mean, dick.
There we go.
So we're all virgins for the Red Dead. What was it about
that-
the first one that you weren't drawn to that you're drawn to the second one? Because for me,
Okay, so I did play. I didn't finish the first one. Let me put it that way.
So you
I played it,
some.
Okay.
but I got rid of my PlayStation, so I couldn't. finish
I've
it.
rented it. Yeah, I've rented it. I don't know how I played some of it, but I didn't buy it ever. But I have played some of it enough to. All right, this is cool. Never.
I
bought
was
it.
never. So for me, I've never been a big Western person. The most Western I've ever gotten is watching Westworld, the
Yeah.
HBO show, which is a great show.
It's a great
But that's
show.
more about.
But that's like new age.
That's
Western.
more like questioning morality
Yeah.
as opposed to like.
It's a very deeper thing. That's J.J. Abrams about.
Yeah,
So like,
and so
that's never.
I love that show. So
Yeah.
for me, like, that's as far Western as I go. I'm not really into like.
So
those
you like
kinda-
new age Western shit? Me too.
So I'm interested in this one, and so I mean we'll see how, it goes.
I think just because I think it's gonna obviously have a great story because it's Rockstar.
Yeah.
They're pretty good at that. It's gonna have a lot of shit to do. They're always good at that. Like
105 gigs. It better have a bunch of shit to do.
it's 102.
do you think we'll be able to bang?
Sorry, I've seen 105.
We'll be able to bang barmaids.
Could be. I mean, 3 gigs.
I'm pretty sure we
Who
can do
cares?
whatever we want in this game.
This isn't like The Witcher, but I hope you can bang barmaids and call them wenches.
Oh, I like that. Hey, why don't you give me a beer and your vagina? $2.
That's
That's vagina price.
2 years later, Sonny was born.
I feel like 275 is a decent.
Yeah. All right. So we're excited about these games right now. If you had to pick one, Jeff, Red Dead or Assassin's Creed, pick.
You gotta make me choose, John.
You have to. It's a game I just came up with.
Assassin's Creed then.
All right, we got them on
Only
Assassin's
because
Creed.
they obligatory.
Jack, Assassin's Creed, right now, it's on the table. If you had to play Assassin's Creed or Red Dead, which one are you getting?
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a chance on Red Dead.
Okay. I think if I had to play one, and this is huge for me,
You'd play Spider-Man.
I'd buy them both, play Spider-Man. No. I think I would go, if I had to only play one, I'd go with Red Dead. And that's huge for me because I
see
love
why.
me some Assassin's Creed. But I'm so intrigued because I missed out on the first one.
That's what I was.
And I
doing.
know how
That's what I
big
was
the
gonna-
first
yeah.
one was. I don't want to miss out on the second one. So that's where we're at.
That was my guess because
We got some awesome games coming up that we're going to be streaming, that we're going to be talking about
So
just
many.
for weeks and weeks to come. You guys, so get your fucking asses ready.
Did you guys see the Harry Potter leak? Was that-
Yeah! I posted it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said this leak today, Harry Potter RPG.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it real quick.
I hope
Looks
it's.
fucking
It is. It's
phenomenal.
real.
because
I
I
hope
didn't
it's
see
real.
it. I didn't see it, so
It
yeah,
looks
they'll have to
awesome.
explain.
Yeah, I posted on our group.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I
Check
don't-
it. Check
I
it
don't
out.
Look at all the shit you post, John.
Oh, but if I don't do it, you fucking yell at me.
Mostly because, again, number one, you probably hate me. I haven't seen a Harry Potter movie.
I do
know.
hate you for that.
I cannot wait for Jack.
Jack's leaving.
Jack is leaving right
I'm
now.
leaving too.
It's
Jeff's
good.
your podcast.
All right, hey everybody. Let's get this going now. Weather outside 72 degrees out now. You're a little traffic on the 10 heading past 32nd Street.
Slap your white ass.
All right,
fuck is wrong with you?
slap your white ass. All right, so let's get it.
Fuck if you've never seen a Harry Potter movie. You read a book? Can you read?
Are you a person?
I knew I was going to get attacked. I was prepared for this.
All right, let's back it up, Jack. Hold on. Let's ask him.
You butt fuck me later.
Let's before we
That was
gangbang
happening
his
before
ass.
this, but
Let me
now
ask you a few questions.
That's getting real.
Jeff,
Yeah.
how could have you have missed a Harry Potter movie just from the sheer that it's literally everywhere?
I got a better question.
You have to go out of your way. All right, Jack,
better
better.
question. You've never seen a Harry Potter movie. Do you know what it's about? The premise of it.
From what I know, like, you've got platform 32 and a half or whatever it is. And I'm
way wrong.
completely wrong. But
Fuck's
he
platform
goes through-
32.
he gets like
9
an
3/4.
invitation. 9 3/4. And it was something
So
like
if it was presented, you've not. I'm interested because I'm clearly very biased. I love Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's
so
the shit.
I will play whatever they put out.
Yeah.
If they do it well enough, will you play it not knowing anything about Harry Potter?
if the game's played well enough, yeah.
Because the game looks
so
dope.
if you see the trailer and the gameplay looks good, you will get it.
Mhm.
Okay.
We'll hold you to that, or we're gonna gangbang you.
I mean, I'm not playing it then.
And I say no. He's taking
So
his
back to
pants
John's
off, bud.
question: how have you avoided Harry
Exactly.
Potter?
You like have to go out of your way. There was literally like 6 years where it was shoved down your throat everywhere you fucking went.
And I guzzled all of it.
Absolutely.
See?
I just didn't read the books.
Okay, well, I might leave again.
Well,
See?
listen,
You-
because I was cool. So
I'm pretty cool too, and I read the books.
I just didn't have time. Sorry, I was
literally have all the audiobooks. I will put them on a Google Drive for you guys to listen to if you will listen to them.
But I can tell you this with confidence. I've seen all of the
Are
movies.
you gonna have Sunny read them?
I will have her read something.
Oh, well.
That's
Okay,
promising.
well.
That's
All of
promising.
the literature that's ever been existing.
So I was dating a girl, my ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Was in love with the books. But I was at this point in my life where I was like, fuck books. Like, watch the movie. I was always that kind of guy. Like, I was into reading at a point in my life, and then I just was like, why read when you can watch a movie?
'Cause
I was
the
that,
books-
like, I'm
'cause
not
the-
saying it's the right guy to be. That's not, I don't get, I was young and dumb, okay?
Now you're old
It's
and dumb.
very good to read. But I definitely had that stage where I was like, fuck your book, I'll watch the movie. So while we'd be watching the movie, she'd be telling me everything that was happening in the book that was better than the movie, you know what I mean? Or different.
Oh, she's
That's
that
always
person.
different.
So like,
See, I don't say
know,
anything. I'm like, just read the book. Trust me.
So I know both of the worlds pretty well, you know? I've seen all the movies multiple times. Carrie loves it. Carrie's read the books, I'm pretty sure.
My Carrie's read the books.
Yeah. That's his mom he's talking about. But
Still my Carrie.
Still his Carrie.
She loves. She watches it every time it's on TV.
so how?
No matter
So
what it
there you
is.
go. Like how did you? Like how?
Well, because
Do you,
I'm
do you
in,
not
I'm in,
want to watch it, or you
I'm-
just never have?
It's half and half.
All right. But
Oh,
why?
you're one of those.
Because
You like,
yeah,
You're telling me you
I
don't like young boys running off with wands in their hands? You're fucking lying, you
I have my
faggot.
own one. Thanks.
I want to run on this.
It was one of those things because it's so old.
Professor Stiff Dick.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm triggered. Brings back memories. But it's from half and half. There's just a lot of factors going into it. Like back then, because that series is old.
It's
It's
very
an
old.
old series.
Very old.
It's a great
It's old.
series.
It's still.
It's
I'm not denying its greatness. It's still
Yeah.
from back then and back when you're a kid and you're a lot younger, kind of thing. Some people like there's like the popularity thing, like 100,000 billion million people like it, and you're just like, "Pff, too cool for that.
Yeah.
So it was half
so you're
that.
like Greg.
Granted, I was probably 9 at this time. Like, I don't really
Still
care
like
right
Greg.
now. It's too so still.
Still
But-
great.
Yeah.
But so like I did that, even though like I was always into like the nerdy shit. I was just like,
It was like it pushed your nerd boundaries.
it's what I mean. I guess I didn't know anything about it when they were
Yeah.
pushing it. Everyone's just like, this is really popular. This is really popular. You gotta watch. Listen. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You don't tell me what to do.
it's like butt sex.
Yeah.
Forced upon you on a
the
kid. You
best.
don't want to have it
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're like
that. Also.
11.
Yeah. It messes
Alright,
with
so-
you.
But I was. That's why I didn't go out of my way to watch it. and then it kind of got overwhelming.
And now you're at that point.
It's still just as popular as it was then.
So now you're at that point where it's too far behind. Now, if you watch the first one, I don't even think you'd like it because...
No, I think at this point you got to read them.
If I had...
At this point.
Or at this point, just play the game.
If I watched it, I'm sure if I watched it, to dislike it, it would have to be on purpose.
Well, you're not going to dislike it. It's just, is it going to be enjoyable to you? Like, there's movies you watch from that far back in the day that you watch for a different reason than, like, the enjoyment. Like, I mean, you still enjoy it. It's weird. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but, like, you watch it because it has a place in
you watch it because you can view it again as you viewed it before.
But if I hadn't seen it...
You're wearing your nostalgia goggles.
Exactly.
That's what you're going.
Yeah.
I don't have those goggles.
So, like, I can see it, and it can't be
It's like me showing Carrie the very first Star Wars ever.
That's what, because you can watch those with your goggles on, and you're like, oh, this takes me way back.
And I showed Carrie this movie, and 5 minutes of the movie, she was like, you're going to make me watch this whole thing. And I'm like, it gets better. It never gets better, okay?
Never.
It's a horrible sack of shit movie. It's Star Wars, the first one ever. The special effects are horrendous. The acting's terrible. Fucking...
But I don't even think Harry Potter's like that, because that's way...
But what I'm saying
20 years
is...
after
the
the first Star
soundtrack to Harry
Wars.
Potter makes it amazing.
If you just have that playing in my ear nonstop, I will be a nice guy.
That's what I do homework to, honestly. I'll have all the soundtracks saved.
I bet if I read the books first, it would be good.
You read books.
No.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I would
You
have finished
will read
the Dark Tower series, which I never finished.
All right.
So if I get you the audiobook,
that's
will
a
you
big
listen to them?
probably not.
Well, this...
because I can't... I can't listen to anything at work anymore. I used to listen to, like, the radio on my phone all the time, music all the time, and then they're like, you can't listen to anything anymore. So that's a good another 40 hours a week. I can't listen to. I would have listened to all our podcasts, everyone else on the Fern Network. I would probably listen to all their shit. If I had, when you got 8 hours a day to listen to stuff, you run out of things quickly, and I would have had all that time, and they got rid of it. So I'm like,
all right, well, let's
behind
move
on
on
everything.
from this
Yeah,
shiggity chat. No, it's fine. It needed to be talked about. It's crazy. It's crazy what's awesome to one person that someone you care about as much as Jack or Jeff that's never seen them. You want them to see it, but you know if they watched it,
it'd be even worse if I was like had mad shit to talk about it, and it was worse. If
I would cancel the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
We just talk about. We just have a.
All right, what's going on here? Why didn't like it? What's going on? All right, let's move on.
Next is just a live boxing match.
So new movie drops today. Venom. Tom
not tonight.
Hardy.
Not today. It's Wednesday.
Well, it will be
Today is
when we
Wednesday.
release this.
It's
The release day, yes, it will have dropped.
all right.
Friday, October 6th.
Today, when you hear this shit, Friday, October 6th.
Yes.
That's the real date.
Or maybe you saw it last night.
Venom is dropping. Tom Hardy's
Thursday,
playing
yeah.
Venom. I'm not a big review guy, but I read at least 25 reviews today, and it is not looking good for our homie. Jack, do you have anything to say about it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to let it run its course and hope
I
the
might
best?
wait for it to come to Netflix.
You know it's coming fast.
I know where it's coming.
fast.
I honestly didn't see it doing... I wasn't impressed by it just because I've never seen Venom. I've never seen Eddie Brock get the suit before Spider-Man. And all the content I've watched.
The old movies. What's his Topher Grace? His Venom?
He got it before?
Spider-Man 3? The movie? They just put that on
Tobey
Netflix.
Maguire?
Yeah, Topher Grace was Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Oh, that was his name?
Topher Grace is the
No,
actor.
it was
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock.
He played Eddie Brock.
Oh,
Okay, well, Eddie Brock got it after Spider-Man.
Yeah. But so you've never seen it where he drops the
Because
suit first.
Venom's always had the big white spider.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
always
They
been
did talk about that,
always
yeah.
been anti-Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Right.
And in this
Okay.
one, Eddie Brock just kind
His
of
own
gets
thing.
it and like.
Right.
So, from what I've read, I think I'm looking at this movie all wrong. To me, it said there's a comedic value to it.
What? You read there's a comedic value to it?
Huge, from what I heard.
It can't be anywhere.
And it said we didn't see Tom Hardy being this versatile. In the positive ones, that's all they had to say. Is that we didn't see this side of Tom Hardy before. It's great to see him like this. It's laugh out loud. And I'm thinking, what the fuck?
I kind of saw it like
It's Venom.
like an alien-esque horror movie.
And obviously, when they slap the PG-13 on there, you know it's never good. You're like, oh fuck, this guy's supposed to fuck shit up, but it's PG-13. Was he gonna kick someone?
I don't
It's
think you can
supposed to be
have.
rated R.
I don't think you can have. I mean, in my opinion, that was their first. Like, you can't have Venom, who's all teeth and tongue. You know, just rip people apart. You can't have that without being R.
You can't.
And when
you try to do
that'd be like
PG-13, it doesn't
that'd be
span.
like this would be like saying, is Deadpool going to be good at PG-13?
It
No,
won't.
Deadpool
No.
would not have been nearly
They
as
are
popular.
releasing a PG-13.
They are.
Yeah,
They're
right.
re-releasing it, but they're making it that way. They're going to do
After the
huge
R.
edits,
Yeah.
and it's not going to be the same movie at all. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing that makes it that way is it's rated R.
No, I
And
have heard
that's
they're
what
doing-
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds was fighting for. That's what the directors were fighting for, because they just got bought out from Disney in between the first and second one, so they had that. They were worried about that. For
I
this to
have
be PG-13, and I'm reading that Tom Hardy is this laughable character out loud. I'm like, what the fuck am I trying to watch here? Jeff, what do you think about it?
I don't trust critics at all.
I don't either.
I want to see
I
what
just
he's
like
gonna
to
do.
get a little insight.
Because I read when I saw Predator, I think we talked about that last time.
Mhm.
A lot of the main complaints about the new Predator movie was they tried to be too funny, too many one-liners, too many blah blah blah.
Was it funny movie?
There was a lot,
Yeah.
but I didn't go through the movie being like, this
I'm
is
ready
too
to
funny.
laugh.
This is too funny. This is too funny.
yeah.
I'm not having a good time. This is too funny.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
care about that, but I can see what I predict is the humor from Eddie Brock in Venom will slowly change when it comes to like phase 3 towards the end of the movie when he realizes, because it took him a couple trailers to get to the point when I was watching. I'm like, he's supposed to be the anti-hero and like kind of like the bad guy, but
Yeah.
in all the beginning trailers
He looks
kinda-
like the hero.
it kind of sounded like he was like, oh, I'm going to use this gift for good. And then
Yeah.
eventually they came out with one of the more recent ones where he's like, maybe this gift isn't such a bad thing. Like, I'm putting bad guys away. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I can use this gift for something else. But he made it sound kind of his
you think,
anti-hero way.
revelation comes?
Yeah. Like, once it hits that part, I think it'll change, and like the back half of the movie is going to be what we wanted probably the
Yeah.
whole movie to be.
Well, are you going to see it in theaters?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'll still see it in theaters.
Well, we'll listen to what you guys say about it, because I think me and Jack are sitting this out, waiting for the Netflix release. Which, I mean, like, if I told you right now, hell yeah, I'm going to see it, you going to babysit? Who's babysitting? Like, I'm never going to see a movie again in my
That's what
life.
locks on doors are for, John.
I'm never going to see another movie again in my life. All right, let's move
That's
on.
what you signed up for.
New games we're playing. Jack, what you playing now? Spider-Man still?
Yep. Spider-Man.
Jeff just got Spider-Man, but he's doing fucking worse.
Saturday. I
He has
got it.
vowed that this weekend
I'll beat it.
he's going to beat it 100%.
I'll finish the story at least.
All right.
100%.
Which still, to me, that's incredible. You got to really do some time, so I'm excited to see
I got
this.
a lot of time to kill this
Um,
weekend.
So I think the next podcast will do a whole fucking breakdown of Spider-Man, because there's a lot of shit that happens from me beating it where Jack's at now, from where Jack is, from where Jeff is. There's just a lot of shit that happens. So won't go into too many spoilers. We'll just hit it on the top. Jack, you love it again?
I'm loving the game.
It's awesome, right?
It's very awesome. It reminds me a lot of Infamous Second Son. I don't know if you ever played that one.
I did.
But
Hopping
it-
on the rooftops.
It
and shit
reminds
like
me
that.
of that kind of like. Obviously, New York is a lot bigger than
It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Seattle, but
Yeah.
it's a similar kind of feel and concept.
So Jeff, me and you hit on this. You came over. We did our.
I did came.
Yeah, and then we came,
And then we played Spider-Man.
and then we Spider-Man it up. And we did what, like 3-4 hours on live stream of that beginning.
We might have done about 4 hours on live stream.
We were back and forth. We were doing things, making drinks, making videos.
We
and all
played
that
about
shit.
an hour
Yeah.
of the game,
Um,
and we made the best video we ever did.
yeah, that's pretty good. So Jeff, back into it. Have you passed the part that we're at yet? Or are you still
Oh,
behind?
God. I did that in the first hour we played.
Well,
That was
fuck you then.
Yeah. I don't got kids to watch, John.
That's true.
I can just play video games.
Shit. So where part are you at now?
I got to
What's the last big event?
the Halloween party at the college.
Shit. That's moving and grooving, baby.
Yeah. I think I just finished that part. And then once Mr. Negative Energy, whatever, leaves,
Yeah.
and then you like
Mr. Negative.
whatever.
We don't need that in our lives.
Yeah, we don't need you in our lives with negative
Strong,
energy. Get out.
independent
I'm
woman.
not gonna say its name because it'll be spoilers.
It is
for
a
anybody,
spoiler, so thank you.
Which is a really obvious spoiler. I guess,
Did you not
It's
guys not
so
see that coming
obvious.
from a mile
Well,
away?
I mean, they showed it in the trailer for the game. Like,
shit, you know what? I never watched.
I forgot about it, but they ham-fisted it like right in towards the beginning. I was like,
when they meet.
well, not. I don't even know if it was when they met.
Oh,
but,
the
like,
first time I walked up to his office and I talked to him, I was like, "You're a bad guy.
you're a piece
You're a
of shit.
fucking bad guy."
I was like, you seem okay, and then I think like the next time you talk to him, I was like, you're okay.
Because
Never
the
mind.
mask, right? You're showing him the mask.
That
He's like,
time,
"Oh, that looks really cool.
That looks dangerous. You
I don't know
shouldn't be
anything.
involved in this
at all." And also, you should never talk to me again, asshole.
hold on, I gotta go on business.
I am
Jordan
currently
Depp.
playing Crash Bandicoot. I got it. I got the remake.
How much longer is your controller gonna last, John?
Well, I almost broke it last night.
Yep, that's what I was.
So it was a horrible, horrible thing to buy. I should not have bought this game. I asked Carrie, I was like, there's a sale on it right now. It's like
What else?
40% off.
Is Persona 5 on sale? I want to play that really bad.
Persona 5?
I've
I
heard,
don't know
those
you're into
games,
that
I've
shit.
heard those games are good. I've never got around.
I
to them.
played Persona 5 or Persona 4 Gold on my PS Vita and
I don't
loved
know.
it.
I've heard they're good. I never got around to.
I never played them either, but I
They're
heard
like
they're
mostly
very
because I
decent.
didn't.
Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't have a console to play them.
But they do have an awesome sale going on right now. I don't know. I just saw Crash Bandicoot, but from what I saw, there's other things. Check it out. Got Crash Bandicoot. Then realized it's one of the hardest games ever.
I never played
That's
it.
Dark
I
Souls.
never played any
Well,
of them.
it's
Other
like-
than I played Crash Bash.
You
on
just
my
forget.
PS1.
All right, when
Yeah.
we're us in gaming now, we're very catered to. We get save points automatically. We get this powers to do this.
We bitched enough.
Yeah. Oh.
I forget how hard games were. I mean, this is a PlayStation original. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you started the entire level over when you lost. Just about.
oh yeah.
In Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
Oh no, yeah. So you have that little mask. You know what I'm saying? You get the little mask. If you get 3 fucking mask thingies, and you can get hit, and then that deteriorates.
Yeah.
But once that's gone, you die. You have 5 fucking lives per level. You know, give or take. You're getting some apples here or whatever here. You get some extra lives here and there to get extra lives. But the 3rd stage was one of the hardest stages. I'm like, this
John.
is the 3rd stage, man. Like, what are you doing? I'm cussing,
That's how
throwing shit. Carrie left me.
Kids
are gone.
You're like, you heard it here first.
Yeah, it's an
kids-
exclusive. I'm single alone
That's
because
why
of
you
Crash
brought-
fucking
That's
Bandicoot.
why you brought your pillow to Phillies
I
tonight.
forgot to tell you. I'm sleeping over tonight.
That's like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the second level. Or
It's
second,
hard.
The robot factory, I forget what it's called.
I
Yeah,
have to play it again.
With the water.
yeah.
oh
yeah.
the water shit.
That's
oh,
you're
hard.
like, it
I'm
gives
not
me
a
like.
bad
Well, because I got that Sega Genesis, the one that we gave away to at our tournament.
Yeah.
I have one of those. And then,
Oh,
but as I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm dying.
is Sonic 3 on it?
dying. Yeah, all
Sonic
the
3 is
songs.
my favorite.
All the songs on it. And I'm just dying. I'm like, how did I like this as a kid? Because you were good as a kid.
I was pretty good as a kid.
Because you cared about it and you studied it. Like when I show my daughter just getting into it, I posted a video of her playing Mario Kart the other day. She's studying it. This does this, this is how you do it. You know what I mean? Like they make it their whole world, even though it's just one stage. And yeah, she's 4. She's not that good at it, but for what she can do is pretty impressive. You know what I mean? And like when I was playing Sonic, I was 6 or 7 years old. But it's your whole world. You're like, you play it 7,000 times. You know when to jump. You know when this thing's coming down. You know how many coins are up here. You know you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's a pattern until you beat the stage, and then the next stage is just another pattern that you remember, that you memorize.
Yeah.
So, but we're lucky. We're fucking force-fed these auto saves now. These ultimate lives that unlimited continues. We don't have to worry about shit like that.
I like it.
I love it, dude. I don't want to be this stressed out
Yeah.
again. This is like, I'm like, man, this is a horrible buy. Anyway, Crash Bandicoot, awesome.
Oh, hey,
Anyway, go buy it.
yeah, 30 minutes talking about shit about it, but still, go back.
Breaking news: Mike Mahashava stepped down from Blizzard. What's his last name?
Breaking news. I guess.
The head guy, top guy,
Mike Morhaime.
Morhaime.
Mike Morhaime of Blizzard stepped down today.
Stepped down today
as CEO of Blizzard.
Why he do that, Jeff?
To his butt.
he's an
I'm
advisor.
just assuming he got fucking burnt.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a few years ago, one of the popular, God, I don't even think he was a CEO. I totally forget his name, but he had to step down too because like he got so engulfed with just being in everything that was Blizzard. Like he was like neglecting his family and like had zero time off. He's like, I just realized I'm about
great glitches get stitches member.
Hell
yeah.
Tell him to join.
Yeah, and then he left, and he was like, I gotta just realize I'm like losing everything I have by putting so much into this. So he's like, I'm leaving.
That's the thing is like we're barely doing this now, right? Like if you looked at it as like if you want to make a business successful, we're barely doing this. Like we do it. We do the podcast once a week. We get to, because we all have lives. You work, I work, you work. Like
yeah,
for us to like
some work more than others, John.
But hey, doesn't matter.
It does.
But like, if we wanted to like really make this happen, it takes time. It takes effort. What very little effort I'm already putting into this. Carrie already hates. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine if I had to put 40 hours like into this, showering her with money, still bitching. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what girls do.
Not all.
Not all of them, just most of them.
just like 98%.
I'm just kidding. But like, you gotta like give up some shit, some family time, some cuddle time, some kind of time, because that's all we have is time.
And I feel like if we were in a position to be able to not work, not go to school, I feel like we'd be able to put a lot more effort than we can. But
Well,
it's
of
when
course,
you.
but we just this is all.
Exactly.
That would replace
Yeah.
your work.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
It
Then
would
we
become
put-
the new work, but it would be
If
even more
if
than your
we
40
had
hours.
if we had $200,000 right now,
That would be. I'd be
staked in this,
dead.
where we could get
I'd be dead.
no, you wouldn't.
You know how much Jaeger I could buy with $200,000?
Well, we could get an office space for this. Set us up with offices. Pay you a yearly salary where you weren't hurting. Fuck our other jobs, and this was our job. Of course, and I would literally make it. You work more than 40 hours, you're fired because I don't want to work more than 40 hours.
Yeah.
Why should you work more than 40 hours? Get it in 40 hours. Get the fucking shit in. If you go into 1 hour overtime, you're fired.
What if I need overtime?
There is no overtime because we're already rich, Jack.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Well,
What I'm saying is that there's got to be a nice balance between life and work. And 40 hours of work is the perfect balance where you can do all that shit. You don't have to sacrifice cuddles. You don't have to work at goddamn Charleston's 70 hours a week, okay?
That would suck.
I lost out on my life.
As he wears the Charleston's hat
Hey, this
everywhere
is a
he
nice
goes.
hat, though. This hat is top notch. It's Nike, and I love it.
I don't care if I gave up 6 months of my life, didn't do anything. I got a sweet ass hat out of it.
Yeah. So, but like, that would be my number one focus. Starting a business is having employees where they don't feel like work is taking over their fucking life. Where they can do other shit. You could literally go to school if you work. If you work a set 40 hours, you could go to school on the weekends or this and that or this and that. I'm not saying like you would want to because you're gonna make so much goddamn money.
Well, your other
At
thing,
Glicious Get Stitches.
your other thing is you wanted to because your work and your play would blend together because if
you're
you're working
playing video games at work.
if you're working Twitch and shit blends together,
Yeah.
like it's not
Jack,
you're
if
not
one of I
working.
called you and I was like, all right, so tomorrow for your work, can you come like 5 minutes earlier because we want to set you up. You're going to be streaming, playing Overwatch for your first 4 hours of work. We're having a nice lunch catered by fucking Chipotle. So after you have diarrhea for an hour, come back.
That sounds awesome.
work.
Can we do that right now? They're still open.
Come back to work and
sounds
just
pretty good.
and finish your last 4 hour stream with Red Dead Redemption 2. Would you call that a work day?
No.
Because that's what it would be.
Then you get off work and be like, all right, what video game can I play? I'm just gonna keep playing.
Exactly. and then yeah, add in a couple written reviews here and there and podcasts on like FaceTime for the viewers, but that's what I want to create.
Yeah.
That's what I want for us. I want us to be the guys where these people shoot us video games and have us review them and play them and write the fucking walkthroughs for or whatever. I want us to be the Twitch people. I want GGS to have a team on every single fucking esports event. Overwatch, fucking Call of Duty, fucking Fuck Night. You know what I mean? Like
Diddy Kong
Fuck Night
Racing?
was Fortnite, but fuck if you guys weren't
Even
playing.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Even Diddy Kong Racing.
Perfect.
I want a team for everything.
Everything.
Yeah. So that's
Even
you know,
ET for Atari.
Well, if it streams, if it streams,
we want to watch it. We can dream it.
Hey, we don't have an announcement for this,
Uh-oh.
but are y'all ready for the second trivia quiz of GGS?
Or is it?
Pause it. Refresh your drinks. We're coming back hot. Jeff versus Jack.
Are we doing trivia?
Huge fucking prizes this time.
Trivia time. It's not that big, John. I've seen it.
You saw it?
It's an okay size.
Oh, did you actually see it? We're talking about my dick or the prize?
Your dick.
Oh, yeah, it's small.
I thought that was the prize.
All right, pause this up, Jeff, and come back with trivia. And we are back with trivia questions, part 2.
Do we have a name for the trivia yet? We've only done it twice.
Trivia!
Jeff Dicks on Jag.
It's benefit.
Jeff Dicks on Jag.
Yeah. Well, that was because you were wasted.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to chalk it up to that.
And passed out.
And you were sleeping for half of it.
Well,
It's like, Jack, you do that? You're like, Tuesday! All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're playing at best out of 5.
All right.
Winner gets some prizes to pick by myself to give to you guys. It's a random bag this time.
A little grab bag.
Random prizes. All right, number 1.
Winner gets to put their hand in your pocket.
Who were the developers for Crash Bandicoot?
Oh, that's a good one.
oh, Naughty Dog.
Boom! Jack on the
Ooh.
board.
Jack starts strong.
Jack starts strong with the left hook. Let's see if Jeff can count with the right. Or do they just mix in the middle? Who played Tobey Maguire's main villain, Green Goblin, in the first debut of Spider-Man?
Oh my god.
Oh. Like the actual actor.
The actual actor.
No, I don't even
Oh my!
know.
Oh my god! I can see his. I see his.
I'm
face.
Green Goblin.
Are you?
Oh my god!
Was it John Neal?
No. Oh my god! Keep that clock going. It was.
Trying to make the most annoying clock noise in the world. So you
That was pretty close though. It was running clock.
There you go. All right.
Me running. I'm not.
You
gonna,
think for one more time. Let's take a sip.
Okay.
Think about the last name.
Goblin. Osborne.
Mm.
No, it's.
All right.
What's his fucking name?
Ready? Done? Whew.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna make me mad right when you say it too.
Willem Dafoe.
Dafoe. That's what
Yep.
I'm like.
the fucking phone,
God
man.
damn it!
All right. So, Jackson lead with 1-0. What's the main liquor in the popular drink, the Hulk?
Hennessy.
Boom! Jeff
Yeah.
on the board.
Liquor. Alcohol. I believe it's called an Incredible.
Number 3, you
John.
guys get ready because this could be a barn burner. I think you both played this game.
I don't burn barns.
I
both
do.
tonight. Who is Skyrim's developer?
Bethesda.
Damn, that is a tie. I'll have to say it's a tie.
All right, we got to do a suck off then.
All right,
See
you
who
guys.
wins.
I will crush you.
Just give him the point for that. That's good. All right, it's 2-2.
Alright.
That was good, you guys.
That was pretty
That's what I'm
insane.
talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay.
It's amazing what sobriety
So
can
you're
do for
down
your
to-
brain.
Oh shit.
Is this
is
your
the
last
last question.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like,
This is the last question. All right. What is the most popular game out right now in terms of users per month?
Minecraft.
Fuck. He saw the Outer Curl too.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Jack, you fucking won!
On being sober.
There you
Cheers!
go. Mike Morheim.
I'll give you your prizes.
But not near as cool as a CD.
One is the VIP pass to Girls Night Out,
Oh.
Dudes Dicks, and everything. That was actually on Tuesday night, so you missed it. But
Oh my! So it's just a lanyard. Okay, cool.
Gary worked it, and there was a lot of dicks there, so you can have that. And then this McDonald's toy of Optimus Prime that you push the back and his sword comes out.
I'm actually really pumped
That's a
about
little cooler than.
I'm actually really pumped about this.
I like.
Congratulations, bro.
I like the lanyard.
Yeah, you don't get
want
shit,
the lanyard?
Jeff,
I can
'cause you
share.
No,
lost.
I'm like, but Carrie worked this
Yeah, they had that at Stand Up Live.
at stand. They had this at Stand Up
Yeah,
Live.
she said it was the stupidest thing she's ever seen in her entire life.
Did she
That's
make a
what
lot
she
of
told
money?
you.
Did she make a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
money?
she's like, this is a horrible job. I'm fucking having a worst time of my life.
Most of these dudes are gay.
Well, because she said that like the guys would come out and they'd like start getting the crowd into it with their abs and their balls and stuff, and then they'd like have a break and some guy would come out and tell jokes.
Oh my god, that sounds so
Hey ladies,
bad.
are you guys so horny right now? You know what's horny? Me.
I wish this ticket was still valid because I would have gone.
Next time I'll get you one that is. I'll find out when the next show's coming through.
The
That'd be great.
Thunder Down Under rolls through like Talking Stick like a couple
we should go
times
to
a
that.
year. Like the girls like at work like joke about it like, "Oh, the Thunder's coming through this week." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You bitches, I would fucking go right now. I don't give a shit."
All right, pause this up, Jeff. Come back with main segment.
Ooh, it's at that time.
It is. Good job, Jack. Main segment. And it's time, folks, for the main segment. You heard that little snippet, so that means we are in it, bruh.
Alright, John used his guitar. He used the strings and it made the noises.
I did the stuff and the things. Tonight's main segment is brought to us by our buddy Jack. He was wondering about mobile gaming, and we thought about it, and I was like, you know what? That'd be a phenomenal main segment idea. And when I say that I thought that, I mean Jeff thunk it, and then I stole that idea from Jeff.
Usually happens. It's usually how
90% of the podcast.
So,
Most of
this
our
name of the segment is Mobile Gaming. Like it, love it, or fuck it. So let's get into mobile gaming. Jack, first of all, when you say mobile gaming, what games are you meaning? What's out now? What's been out? What's coming?
I'm talking more about Nintendo has been rolling out a few titles that are pretty. They have Mario Run,
Okay.
Pokemon Go.
Are these titles that are out now, or they're coming?
Yeah, they're out right now.
So Mario Run is out.
Mario's been
I
out.
didn't know that.
Mario
It's been out
Run's
for a
been
bit.
out for a while now.
Fuck me.
Yeah, it's been
It's
out.
a free trial, or like the.
It's
you
like
only get a
Pokemon
little
before
bit.
it was Pokemon, like how they rolled out Pokemon and had all these glitches and shit, and then
No, it's pretty established, but so the free version is like you only get World 1.
okay.
But the $10 version, which I think is a bit steep.
$10 a month or $10
$10
you got
for
it?
you
For the
got
game,
it.
okay.
There's no pay to win or anything. There's that for it. So
Can you explain to me,
Mario
just real
Run.
quick, what Mario Run is about?
It's if you ever played any mobile runner game, it's essentially you just kind of tap when you want to. Like your character runs for you.
Is it a side-scrolling run, or is
Yeah,
it like
it's a side-scrolling. It's not like Temple Run. It's more of a side-scrolling run where your character runs and you time your jumps right, and you jump over obstacles, and you can clear the level or run a certain distance,
Okay.
and you get like awards for how far you go.
Okay.
That's essentially what.
So pretty simple.
yeah,
pretty simple,
real simple
basic
on
theory.
the go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what Mario Run is. There's a lot of titles out there that are you can pay $5 for, and it's more like a visual experience.
Yeah.
But my question was if, let's say Nintendo, because there's a lot of games like they just came out with a game this week, or maybe it was a game last week called Dragalia Lost.
Okay.
And I've been playing that.
What is it?
It's like a, I don't know if you ever played any like mobile like card game or like Hearthstone
I've seen
or
the
Shadowverse.
one that you showed me that you posted. You were like, my fucking luck sucks, and it's the one that like.
Okay, that's Hearthstone.
That's Hearthstone.
And
Okay.
so it has elements of that where you get cards. It has like the RPG element where you can unlock characters.
Okay.
And then
Are you doing battles and stuff?
yeah, so it's like real time battle, and you
Okay.
control the controller with one. You use your thumb, move your character around, and tap it to attack.
Yeah.
And then there's the shadow characters are good against light characters, and light characters are weak against shadow characters,
Yeah.
and the whole
Typical, yeah.
elemental system.
Yeah.
Yeah, typical counter.
And then the other cool thing about it is that if you build up your I call it a rage gauge. I don't know if
Okay.
it's actually, I forget what it's called in the
I
game.
like that. I hope
because
they use that.
Click through, but like,
Copywritten here.
but, like,
GGS.
the more you attack, the
GG.
more your gauge builds.
Yeah.
And you can like transform into like a dragon. So you can also unlock different dragons to put on your character.
Okay.
And so you had
How long have you
different-
been playing this game for?
like
It just came out last week.
4 days now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's new. It was hell.
brand new. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been playing that, and so that's kind of where the question came from. It's the least pay to win game I've played.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So it's very fair in terms of like, yes, you can buy like gems to unlock new heroes, or you can grind it out for a day and get enough for like.
So, Jeff, do you play any of these games? Any of the mobile video games at all? Whether it be something like this, Pokemon Go, freaking Final Fantasy shit online.
I don't have time to do it anymore.
Oh yeah.
Back then, I mean, when I would not quite get in as much trouble for doing it at work.
Yeah.
I would play tons of just easy games for any mobile,
Clickers?
basically.
Because I mean,
Not even clicker. I played for a big one. I don't work there anymore, so I can say all about it.
Yeah.
But when I was at 3 jobs ago, and stuff would get slow, we were me and my buddy Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, you know Steve.
Monkey Pants.
We were big into clicker games. They call them clicker or incremental games.
Yeah.
We were big into that, and there was like 1 or 2 browser versions that we could play that you could also do like on your phone.
Yeah.
And we would play those like at work when it got slow and shit. It'd be like, we'd instant message through like the work thing or work apps. It'd be like, we just did this and blah, blah, blah. I'm at this. I'm like, I just upgraded my drill to this and blah blah blah. We're just like getting paid to do fucking nothing. We'll play games.
Do you guys put in like words with friends as in mobile gaming, or is that just like a game that's only? Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Those are the most popular ones.
I kind of count those as like social media
Games.
Social media.
Because I think there's like those kind of games that I don't consider.
I'm talking more about
the new era.
New era of gaming. So with the Switch blowing up in popularity, essentially our phones are pretty close to as powerful as the Switch, in my mind. It's as powerful as a Game Boy, that's for damn sure.
Absolutely, bro.
And
more powerful.
More powerful.
More powerful than
DS.
like a PS2 now, even almost.
Yeah.
And so my question is there a market for mobile gaming in terms of like actual games? Like if Nintendo were to come out and say, here's a Pokemon game, there's no pay to win, you pay us, I would say like I would say $20 would be fair if they were like remaster like Pokemon Yellow or like Pokemon Diamond or any Pokemon game, like put them all out for $20 a piece.
I think if you went Pokemon, yes.
If you went to, and you could sit there when you could play Pokemon,
but you get the full
OG
Game Boy game,
the full effect, and it wasn't like you don't flick your finger.
No ads,
there's no ads, no nothing. It's literally just a Pokemon RPG for $20 on your phone. Is there a market for that? Would you pay $20 for that?
I don't think I would, but I definitely see a market. Especially when you drop Pokemon, you have hardcore Pokemon that are going to spend their whole fucking paycheck on this Pokemon shit. Just because they've grown up with it, they're 35 years old. Well, they're going to spend more on it than the fucking...
If we take Pokemon out of it then, let's say developer comes in...
What I thought was coming was this Harry Potter Go thing.
There is a Harry Potter Go coming
So
out.
I was thinking that was going to be the next biggest thing. I didn't even know the Mario Run was out. I thought that would be way bigger.
I think the biggest thing coming out is going to be there's Mario Kart iOS.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be like just like Mario Kart DS where everyone linked up with
and that's where I could be like, Jack, what you doing?
But we could pull up at work and I could be like, let's race real quick. And we have a little quick race going on.
That.
And that's another thing. Like,
so it just depends on the game. Like,
and I think if developers were to get serious about mobile gaming and they could develop, like, get with Apple and make an official, like you can, you swipe down your control panel on your iPhone and you can, go to Apple TV and broadcast your phone to your TV.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's essentially what the dock does for the Switch.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they were to advance the battery, obviously you have to plug your phone in because it's going to die pretty quick.
Yeah.
But if you had the charging capability and you had like a controller for it and you could stream it onto your TV, I feel like it could revive that Game Boy like indie game feel for games.
I think the problem is right now is the people that are making these mobile gaming. So
they're just pay to win.
They're not worried about content. They're worried about how can we force feed these motherfuckers interest, like catch their interest right off the bat, then make them spend all the monies right off the bat.
And that's the problem with the Dragalia Lost that I'm playing, is it's very fun, but I don't like games where I have to get if I want to play a character, I have to get it in a drop.
Yeah.
Because that to me is just like don't have that character then. Like
So, like, the last mobile game I played was Final Fantasy 15
one.
online.
I know that
Biggest fucking shit stain of a game I've ever seen. And it's like, so yeah, okay, they set you up at first. The first day's fun. You're setting up your fucking. Did you ever try it out?
I did. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you're setting up this, so like you can do battles and this and that. I didn't do one fucking battle. I didn't see another person on there. God damn it. First of all, and second of all, you're setting up your town. You got you got to make an army for your army. You got to make an infantry brigade so there can be infantry. All right, I get that. It's all fun and games after the first 24 hours. Then you're just waiting for your buildings to like make. But what can you do to make the buildings happen faster, Jack?
You can pay $5.
You can pay $5. Here,
$5
get this many credits or whatever. Use them all for your building. You can level up. You can level up to here, and then you can do a battle. I still haven't done a battle. Okay, I've never done a battle. Did you ever do a battle?
No, I did. I played that for a different reason though.
Why'd you play
it? Was,
for the sexual reason?
Because another game I was playing there. Because I'm not big into that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
There's other incremental games that I would play, and they linked up with other mobile games, and it was like, well, you can get 100 gems in this game if you try this game. So I would download that, it's like get to level 10, you get 500 gems or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why I played Final Fantasy. I just got to that and deleted it. Like
so
I played
you were
that
working
much.
Final Fantasy, get the gems to pay
Some
and
other
play
game.
on the other thing. They're getting your ass in multiple ways.
Yeah, I never paid a dime though, but I know
That's how I do it.
I can play devil's advocate for those games because those are the original mobile games that came out.
Yeah.
With that
Like tower defense.
basically, kind of like that, but the things that they take time or you pay money to shorten
Did
that
anyone
time.
ever play The Simpsons?
Because I did not,
Eh,
but
that-
there's plenty of games like it I
Yeah.
played because most games are just a copy paste system with different graphics.
Before me and
All
Carrie
that.
had kids, bro, we were making bank. I was bartending, she was serving.
That's because you had kids. It didn't have anything to do with games, John.
Yeah. What?
It didn't have anything to do with games. It's because you had kids.
No, so we both had be playing Simpsons on our thing. We'd spend $10, $20 a night.
Oh no, John. Oh, John.
Yeah, it was bad.
Only
it was
you
literally it was pay to just see you get.
The only game I've ever sunk money into was Hearthstone. And
How much you thinking of that?
Yeah, that's a card game.
spent
That's like a
50
virtual
bucks on
Magic.
it.
So
Yeah.
But I played Magic the Gathering. I spent way more than $50 on Magic the Gathering.
Well,
yeah, that's
So-
just taking
I
something.
don't know if we want to
popular.
get into what we've all spent on games we shouldn't have spent money on. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a whole nother topic. But
That's like, so my thing is do you think mobile gaming is like where it should be?
I don't know. I don't think it's where it should be.
Or-
if they focus on content,
Or do you think that they could make, like, because right now developers are like, well, if we put out a game for free and have them pay for other stuff once they get into the game,
Yeah.
that's how they make their money.
and then they
Oh,
drop
yeah.
the
They make
advertisers
a lot-
that
feel
were
like
the first 30-day
They make
mark.
a lot more money.
They make
But
more money
if
that
you
way.
were, like, do you think, would you play more games on, like, would you choose your phone over, if it was a good enough game and had, like, great content and
Yeah.
stuff, would you rather, would you play PlayStation or would you sit down with your phone?
So with that question, just the way that you asked it to me, from the time that I spend on our Facebook and Instagram and looking at Twitters all day and trying to do all that, I would set my phone to the side. Just because I'm already on it so fucking much for other reasons. I want to play a game on a big TV, relax, not fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're staring. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
staring at a thing.
See, I have
Yeah.
the exact opposite mindset. Is for me, it's like I'm on my phone so much that I can be playing a game, get a notification, swipe down, reply, and go back to playing.
See, it's the
And
youth, man.
I grew up. I love my Game Boy. My Game Boy was probably my favorite thing.
See,
I owned.
I had a Game Boy,
Yeah.
but even when I had a Game Boy, I was like, What about you, Jeff? You
I
had a
did
Game Boy?
well because back then a lot different because you couldn't. I had a TV like in my dad's house back in California when I was growing up there.
Yeah.
I just had an old hand-me-down TV.
Yeah.
Like 8 channels or whatever.
Yeah.
It was more. I could pop my light on and play Game Boy. It was
Yeah.
way better than the 8 channels I had on TV.
Yeah.
And you couldn't hook a Nintendo up to.
So it was, like,
so old.
situational.
That would be a lot better, but I think even Jack brought up earlier, if you had those $20 I mean, if you just brought the full quality of a Nintendo game to mobile,
Yeah.
and then you just had the broadcast button, so you could throw it up on your 55-inch TV on your phone. That just becomes your controller instead. Would that change it for you?
That's what
because you're not staring at your.
Yeah.
You're not staring.
I
That becomes your controller.
So then you get in a whole other verse where they got to step outside of just trying to make money off of you after 5 fucking seconds. Like, give me a game to play.
That's
give
why
me some character bases. Give me some story. Give me a fucking reason other than you want my money.
That's what he's trying to say. Like,
I think
the true like.
But I don't know if they're ever
aid-
gonna get. I don't know if they're ever gonna get out.
I'm just saying, if they did, would you?
Yeah, that's a
Like, would you?
hypothetical.
Like, could this become your new
I don't know if it would
console?
become my main way to play video games, but I would definitely have an open mind to it. I definitely, you know, if they put out, like, I was excited about the Harry Potter Go one. You know what I mean? Like,
They
they
have-
could,
they have,
because
like,
that
the-
one could have a lot of content. Obviously, there'd be some way to pay to play, but it's fine because maybe you're paying for like a spell or something, but you're still getting a story. You're still getting characters.
That's the big thing with the Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, is that's the one that came out, and it's not there's another like mobile one coming out for Harry Potter Go, but they did put out the Hogwarts Mystery, and I play it purely because it plays the Harry Potter soundtrack, and it's like, oh, and it's like, oh, well, like,
So you're
you
just
can,
fanboying out.
Yeah, I will suck Harry Potter's
some
dick on the
games
day
are
I
like
die.
this.
But that was
Some
me.
games are
And,
just
that
like
was
that.
me and
That's all
Carrie
you-
for Simpsons. Simpsons is my #1 all-time favorite cartoon of my entire life. Of course, I would sit there and pay $20 a fucking night to build up my fucking Moe's Tavern because I want to see Moe's Tavern on my map. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But
if they dropped a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fucking game,
Oh, yeah,
take all my fucking money.
Your
You
dick
know what I
would
mean?
fall off.
Because they got to know where to hit you.
Exactly.
But I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like, hey, let's hit you with this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We already know that you'd spend $1,000 on this shit.
Yeah.
Over the course of a year. But give me some more content to where I feel more fulfilled. I don't have buyer's remorse the next day when I look at my fucking bank statement. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god, I spent $45 on a fucking
On
a game
It's-
multiple
yeah.
times this week. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
That's
And that's what the Harry Potter game is. You literally, the game is you tap on characters to like learn, and you run out of energy, and to get more
Yep.
energy, you pay
Yep.
for it. And so like,
So-
I think it's like if this was any other game, I would never. I would delete it day one.
But it's Harry Potter.
But
so
the
they
fact
got
that it's
you.
Harry Potter, I'm
Yeah.
like, I guess I was waiting for my energy to reach. I mean, I don't pay for any energy, but like,
That's,
Alright.
That's
So-
how they got you in the beginning, like OG Candy Crush. Like,
Yeah.
they did that same thing. They give you your beginning
farming
lives
simulator.
to
Yeah.
start, or any farming simulator. Like I got lucky, just in terms of, I didn't care about getting that instant thing. It was mostly like I ran out of lives. I'm like, I gotta work an 8-hour day. I'll set it down and I'll go to work.
And then by
That's
the time
the
you
point.
get back on it,
It's
it'll
good.
be- yeah,
like
yeah.
those are they work very well for people with that mindset.
Yeah.
But there's been like a lot of big studies about the whole Candy Crush thing, like the way they doing certain moves creates certain reactions and certain graphics, like a casino game
Yeah.
kind of thing that get you to like, I want to keep doing this. I need
Yeah.
to keep doing this right now,
Oh, yeah.
now, and they
Oh,
keep
yeah.
doing that for all the games.
They're stimulating. You're
But it's
fucking.
like it like I guess
You're happy
I'm part of
chords.
I'm part of the minority where I'm like those long term games where it's like you gotta wait 24 hours for these
Yeah.
upgrades. I'm like,
Well, see,
cool. I set my phone down and
those
then I go
games
play something else.
they lock in onto is the addiction.
Yeah,
the
no,
addiction
that's
part of your
that's
brain.
where they get that
Yeah.
money. That's how Candy Crush made its $1 million in the
Yeah.
first year it was a game, and it's just a bejeweled clone that
Yeah.
pays money.
Yeah. No, yeah, for
like
sure.
you can play any other ones. It's,
So before we move on, Jeff, mobile gaming, yay or nay? All right, Jeff, mobile gaming, like it, love it, or fuck it.
I'll fuck anything that comes close
All right,
enough, John.
Jack, like it, love it, or fuck it, mobile gaming.
Well, wait, what's the kind of like what's the tiers here?
Mobile gaming.
John doesn't
like
have
it,
tears
love
at
it,
this
or
point.
fuck it.
He
Those
doesn't-
are the tiers.
He doesn't have tears.
If it does what I want it to, then I'll love it. But if
Alright.
it stays where it's at, then I probably won't touch it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go with fuck it for now, but I will like it if they start doing some more shit with it, and then maybe that like will turn to love. I like to slow play my shit.
If they were to make more like this Dragalia Lost, whatever the fuck it's called, if they were to make more games that were like, yes, you can pay, but you can also within 2 hours grind out the same,
the same,
Yeah.
then I'd be down.
yeah,
Because
you have the option.
yeah, the option. But if I'm like, I'm getting to the point in the game now. I've only been playing for 4 days. I'm getting to the point where like the grinding options are getting less and less because I've been putting all like all the hey, do this, do this, do this. I'm doing all that, and then now I don't have the option to like gain an extra jewel income.
Yeah. Jeff, do we have a bloop for this week in Overwatch, or we just roll right into that right now?
No, because last week I made you do a not Robert Plant version of the intro to this week in Overwatch.
2 weeks ago?
Yes, the last episode.
Last week in Overwatch! Like that?
That's what it was.
Sweet.
So,
well, now we're here.
We don't have to pause. That was it.
That was it. All right. Real quick, because we got to move on to our top 5. This is episode 15, so we're going to get you some good-ass content, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, we took
real
a
quick.
week off, so we got to come back good.
I know. We got to come back strong. This week in Overwatch, Halloween dropping. What's that dropping? Jack.
October 9th.
God, it can't be here sooner, can it? It's like, I'm like, fucking shit.
It's one of my favorite events, honestly.
It's
love
one of my favorite.
Anything new that you know of that's standing out, or is there like any new skins?
Yeah, there's new skins coming out. They just announced the Doomfist skin today.
Ooh, nice.
I know there's a list of skins right now.
We'll try to post that once we get. Well, we will post it. We won't try.
As it comes
I know off the top of my head,
we're pretty good at posting that kind of shit.
There's a Spider Queen and Ghost, or the names of the skin. They don't have.
For who?
They don't have any pictures of them. They just have the names.
State of mind.
So I think Spider Queen could either be Widowmaker
or
Orisa. It could be one of the two, and then Ghost could be Tracer. She hasn't had a legendary skin since 2017, the anniversary event.
Yeah.
So.
Or
that's
May.
look forward
I was
to.
thinking May. She might be
Could
easiest
be
to
May.
do with May, or a Ghost.
I think she.
They already have a Ghost Widow skin, which literally
They have a Ghost
Nova
Widow
is
skin?
Ghost, but
Nova.
It was the original Ghost game from Blizzard. They canceled, but
all right. What about the new map, Busan?
That was out before.
I know, but we haven't talked about it.
Busan or Busan?
Busan. I think we skipped that week that it came out.
It did. Yes, it came out last week, and we didn't.
Did you guys? I played the map 5 times. I just haven't been because I've had Spider-Man, Tomb Raider. So I kind of said Overwatch. I'm waiting for this Halloween shit to drop before I get back in Overwatch.
I will definitely neglect everything for Overwatch, no matter how mad I get at it.
For the new events, yeah. Because when I get the new loot box, I'll actually get new stuff. So it's gonna be great. That's what I'm looking forward to.
What do you think about Busan?
I think it's great, honestly.
Yeah.
There's one control point. It's a really it's a control map.
Yeah.
There's a really interesting. I think it's the shrine. I forget the name of all of the.
Sorry to interrupt. Real quick. When they put out a new map, is it like 2 different kinds of maps? One for control point and one for like.
No. So they'll put out a map for a game mode. So like Busan is just a control map.
Okay.
And just Route 70 or
yeah, Route 76.
Route 66
payload. Yeah, okay.
And so Busan is just control.
Okay.
And there's I think it's the Shrine or the Temple, or I forget what it's called, but like the control point, the bell on Hanamura on the first capture point?
Yeah.
It's literally just a square around that bell.
Yeah.
A little bit wider. And so you can fight on that to capture it, but there's a huge arena around the bell. So like you're not fighting on the point per se, but you're like protecting the point.
Protecting the point, fighting your battles on the outside. So set up that 360 defense above kind of thing, so you're fighting down.
So you're like, you're not really fighting down because it's kind of like a level plane.
Maybe there's stairs on the outside that like
there's some stairs for like Anna to
stairs.
sit on, or like sit up there, but for the most part, you're not really fighting on the point. Like you can get on it to force the other team to jump on it and to kick you off of it, but you're never like fighting on the point, which I think is really interesting.
That is cool.
And then you have Diva's mech base, and you can go explore that, and you can go see the her team's mechs and stuff. And
that's cool.
There's maybe they'll be in the game.
Some new mechs.
And on that control point, the walls go up and down.
Yeah, I did notice that. That was pretty cool.
That totally changes
environmental aspect of shit.
It totally changes the if you're playing Doomfist and you're like not doing shit, and you also see the walls start going up, and you charge a punch and you get a kill.
Yeah.
Or a Reinhardt charging down, you can hit someone in the wall.
Clobbering time. Also, Torbjorn rework.
Oh yeah, you
Jeff,
did test that.
Tell me a little bit about his rework. What's going on there?
His rework, they changed a lot about him too. He was mostly kind of defensive, and people felt he had to his turret was his character. He had to sit at his turret, and even the last few times I played him, it always feels like I'm like, all right, I got to set my turret just around a corner so I can sit safely on the other side.
And just hammer.
And just hammer the whole time.
Yep.
They were trying to get away from that.
Make him actually more playable in.
Make him more
everything.
More offensive.
Make him more of a character.
Yeah. More
kind of
offensive.
like Symmetra was, you know.
Yeah. They wanted to make it more about Torbjorn versus his turret. The character is Torbjorn, not Torbjorn's turret.
Yeah. That's
so
true.
they made it so you can throw his turret down. It upgrades itself. So you set it and forget it.
Mm-hmm.
They threw that out there.
That's cool.
His they changed
armor.
Is
there armor or something?
They got rid of his armor.
The scrap.
So no armor packs at all.
No armor packs
armor
at
packs.
all from Tor.
That was huge.
If you
with
could get it
stacking
fast
with Brig.
enough, it was. I mean, you got it slow enough.
I don't know.
It's
When I
not
was
a big deal.
Torbjorn, I always had a full fucking armored, and I was throwing out to fucking everybody.
Yeah, the scrap is no more.
I did. I was mashing every time I got close to 50. I was always throwing one out to myself or someone else. But they got rid of it. His new, instead of armor, you've got they put basically
Classic Blizzard.
Yeah, they dumbed down Molten Core into a use. So you instead of an armor, you get Molten Core.
Okay.
In a very short duration. But God, how much armor?
So Molten Core is like a move?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it gives
you...
you
Oh, shit!
You end up with like 350 total life, I think.
What's the reset time on that?
I don't know. Jack played. I don't
10
know.
10 seconds, I
10?
think?
It's got to be 10 or 10 over 10 seconds.
10 or 12.
It's really strong. It seemed really strong. So it's got to be 10 or 15
Yeah,
Is the
seconds.
turret
basically-
still the same?
The
Doing
turret
the same
doesn't
shit as
level up
Molten
with
Core?
you.
Turret is still the same.
The
but
turret
it'll
doesn't
upgrade
change at all.
Other than the
initial throw.
Okay.
There's no
it
change
upgrades to
it.
level 2. You don't have
Alright.
to hit it.
So what's
And
his
then-
ultimate then? Obviously that changed because it's not Molten Core
It's
anymore.
called Molten Splooge. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's super gross.
No,
Or did they?
what is it called?
Did they keep it molten?
Oh, they said they kept it Molten Core because they
Core?
like.
Oh no, they changed his it was Overload, I think, right?
Yeah.
They changed Overload is basically Molten Core, but Molten Core they changed
It's
to.
still
He pulls his.
because it has something to do with League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm. Molten Core. That's what the guy said in the video. You didn't, well, am I the only one that watched the video? You posted?
No, I get
Jeff
it.
said he liked just the, they're talking about the way it sounded.
I get it, but
Molten
Molten Core was originally it was
a
raid in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of
so they
Warcraft.
took
That's
the-
what it's World of Warcraft. Sorry, not Heroes.
They
of
took
the
the last boss of that Ragnaros and turned his skill. He would put patches of lava on the ground to hurt people. So they turned Molten Core into a skill from Molten Core. So when you use his ult, he whips out his claw hand and throws blobs of lava
ammo,
on the ground.
so you can only do so much.
How much ammo?
6, I believe. You can throw 6.
Yeah.
How far is the spray for the Molten Jizz?
I would say
It's a good. It's not bad.
It's a medium range.
All right, so how much damage? Is it closer you are, the more damage you get, or is it the
it was-
closer you are?
If you're on it, you're melted pretty much.
Oh, really?
Like, it does a lot of
Okay.
damage.
From the teaser video I saw of it, a guy he used Molten Core and he just went left to right, and a Hammond walked through it on his thing he didn't roll through it. He walked through it. He didn't make it to the end of the width. He walked. He went and died.
Oh, okay. So
that's like 500.
And it does
life.
it does additional damage to armor. So,
Okay.
To armor. So if you have armor, it goes down. Just
So
fast.
Reinhardt, it's going through that and hurting him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, it'll go through the shield. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so no shields, no
Shield
nothing.
won't-
You're fucked.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that way,
maybe
alright,
a barrier. Maybe
it's
Zarya's
a very
barrier.
AOE
So they made it to
all.
where, all right, you're in the mix. You're fighting. He pops his ultimate. He can Molten Core. Now he can literally make people get the fuck back.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
It's-
spraying.
It's
If you
AOE
walk
for
on it,
sure.
you're done.
You're done. So you're dispersing people.
Yeah,
They're no
it's
longer
AOE.
in the mix anymore. Where you
AOE.
guys can set up again,
prob-
get re-health, pop your shit, whatever you have to do.
Yeah, just as good as probably Hammond's mines.
Yeah, it's
Because
Okay.
you walk
it's
into
like
those,
another
you
AOE
blow up,
ult.
and
Yeah.
you're done.
Okay.
But I can see it being a deadly combo. A typical Zarya ult into someone
Or
else's
him
ult.
and May, that'd be pretty lethal.
He freezes them and then melts them. Oh my god, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. So just for time constraints, we're gonna move into the coitus.
Oh, do we have
Do you?
Do we have?
Do we have a thing for
Do we
that?
have a thing for that?
Probably.
Can I look?
Yeah. We're gonna pause real quick. We'll be right back with the top 5 Spider-Man game. Top 5. Hey, folks. Jeff, do you remember how we used to do this? Coitus.
I do.
Do we still do that in the new one? With music
I
behind
think
it?
I haven't listened to it in a while.
I don't know. I guess we'll hear
No,
it.
we probably do.
Yeah, because that's how we did the same shit, just put a guitar
we
to
just
it,
added
right?
guitar to it.
All right. Yeah, folks, so that means by the time that you have a boner, you know it's time for Coitus.
We always have a boner.
Today we're going to talk about top 5 Spider-Man games. I think now's a good time. If you were wondering if our Spider-Man episode, we should have done this, you're wrong.
I'm sure wrong.
We didn't actually talk about a whole lot of Spider-Man because we didn't have a whole lot of time to play.
Really all we did was talk about it coming out.
Yeah.
But we named it Spooderman, didn't we?
It's
Yeah.
Well, no, it's Spooderman.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
really just me and Jeff talking about it coming out. But this is the real Spooderman.
It's not
We
even.
were supposed to follow up the next week with everything, but
You didn't buy it. so I
someone
couldn't.
got busy.
You
You,
don't even,
what?
you can't even talk about it anyway because you just got the game
It
yesterday.
doesn't matter.
Matters, Jeff.
All right, we're butt fucking.
So top 5 Spider-Man games. This list is put together from myself, Jack, and Jeff. Starting off at number 5, we have 2014's Amazing Spider-Man, and we watched a whole bunch of this footage earlier so we could refresh our minds.
Freeform jazz.
Yeah, so we could get our heads right. This one is a good game. This was a solid game, but number 5.
Number 5.
But number 5. It definitely opened up the world more to like. So the next one really opens it up to like GTA feelish, but this one I think added more story to that GTA 5 feeling. But this game, I didn't play that much of. I only played about probably 2.5 hours tops. I liked it. I just didn't.
I think this was during the end of the era of making movies into video games.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the last ones I know of that, was mainstream, that was like...
The video, or the movie is the video game. They use clips from the movies as the cutscenes and all that.
I think
jazz.
this is one of the... I think this is kind of the end of that era, because I know it was really popular with a lot of the Marvel games, like the Iron Man, and, a lot of the games...
Remember the Matrix games?
Ooh,
I
had the GameCube. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had some of the.
They had the
But
the
actually,
fighting scenes and the cutscenes were movie scenes.
They did some of them pretty dope though.
They was
I mean,
good.
that's a little side cut, but in the Matrix game for the GameCube, they actually had parts of the movie they didn't air in the movie. They
Deleted scenes.
Put in the game.
Yeah, that was
so
dope.
like it seemed super brand new.
Yeah.
It was good.
That was dope. This one, that's number 5. Ain't nothing wrong with number 5, but because the list of Spider-Man games, there's about 30 on there. Let's just be real with each other. From Spider-Man gets his dick wet, Spider-Man fights Electro.
That one's on browsers, I think. I don't know if that was a game more.
I mean, there was more on that list than I even knew there was Spider-Mans. But 2014 Amazing Spider-Man, okay. The 2012 one though, that's when they started doing the real shit. Like
Was that one less like cookie cutter from the movie, and more just kind of its own story?
I think
or...
it definitely had elements because obviously those,
they got to take from
those Spider-Mans were
classic.
such cash cows. They definitely wanted to stick to like what I mean, like Tobey Maguire.
Everybody loves your Green Goblin or your.
Well, those were based off the Andrew Garfield movies. The Amazing Spider-Man games for 2012, 2014 were.
Yeah.
I really like those movies a lot, and a lot of people hated them, but I personally
Who was the
enjoyed
Spider-Man
them.
on that?
Oh god, everybody hated
Andrew Garfield was the Spider-Man.
Oh shit!
the
Oh, with
Amazing Spider-Man series.
with-
Electro is
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally love those movies.
Listen, I don't hate them. I do like them, but I don't love them.
Yeah, I mean, I respect.
I'm a Tobey Maguire bitch myself, and now whoever this new kid is, now I'm his
Tom
bitch.
Holland.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. I'm also a Tom Holland bitch. So, I don't know. The thing that I had against
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, he just seemed too bitches to me. Bitchish?
Bitches?
Is that a word? Is that the adjective?
Most people would say that about Toby versus Andrew.
Well, Tobey Maguire in the third Spider-Man, huge bitch.
Oh, always emo. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, you know, Andrew Garfield, he was alright. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk shit.
Like,
about
would you rather watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or 10 hours of the clip from Spider-Man 3 where he's like strutting out the street?
I would honestly, I would rather get gangbanged by a flock of white-bellied chimpanzees than ever watch that scene again.
So your traditional Christmas party.
Yeah,
Really?
I would rather get raped by a flock of seagulls.
Ooh.
Yelling
Would
mine.
you run?
Yeah,
Would you run so hard?
that it sounds. You know what gay chills are? You know, like,
No.
do you ever get chills
I'm
when
not
you're
a
excited
homophobe,
about something?
so-
I'm not. I don't know what the gay chills are.
Do you ever get chills when you like see a song you like,
Yeah.
or like,
okay.
or like when you're excited about something you get like chills?
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Well, there's also that I've noticed that I get. They're called gay chills. It's when something is so bone-chillingly gay.
It's called cringing.
Yeah,
that
I would say cringe. That's probably-
I get anal warts all over my fucking.
You mean herpes flares?
Yeah. That scene is the worst scene ever.
In cinematic history.
In cinematic history is Tobey Maguire pretending to be cool once he got the Venom suit.
Because it's just not.
I got your
God.
fun fact here for you, John.
Yeah.
I grew up and went to school with Tobey Maguire's cousin,
What was his name? Lobey Maguire.
JJ.
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 JJ Maguire.
I went to school with his second cousin because my
Oh,
dad.
no, it's the second cousin.
My dad worked.
Never mind. It was his third cousin's dad's uncle's roommate.
Don't worry, I'm gonna butt fuck both of you here. Have a second. All right, and
Have a second.
I've been drinking a lot, so I'm gonna last at least.
I've been
20
drinking.
minutes.
I'm horny.
But my dad went. He worked closely at his company where my dad was VP, and like it was like one of his top sales dudes was, I forget his name, but so and so McGuire. He's like, yeah, my cousin just landed this cool deal being in a movie. And I was like, what? He's like, oh, he's Spider-Man.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
"Ew,
Raise
what?"
for you.
The first Spider-Man movie he got paid $1 million for.
That's it.
The second one was like 30
Yeah.
or something. Like
Well-
it tripled, and I went to his nephew was the kid I went to school with a few times. He's like, Toby,
Did he
my
use
uncle,
his
my
cousins?
second cousin Spider-Man.
I would have been like, yo, you know my cousin's Spider-Man? Let's
No one
fuck.
cared. Literally, I was fucking like 8,
Oh,
probably 7 or 6, like
Yeah.
8. I was in like second grade or some shit. Just like, but my dad's like, well, he was probably like 55 at the time.
Who's
He's like, you
Spider
did
fella?
some spider movie?
Arachnophobia?
Did some other movie about being a biscuit in the sea? You're welcome.
Oh, see,
I knew you'd get that one.
Harry fell.
I knew you'd get that one.
Number 3 on Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. This is a favorite from Jack.
This is brought to you by Jack.
Yeah,
Jack Schroeder.
he made us throw that in there. I was like, no, Jack, no! Nah, that's pretty good.
I
just never beat it.
Do that.
I don't know if I ever beat it either, to be honest with you. I was just really impressed with like the
different
story, and like it was like I don't like games that are like made off of movie. I never have. Like I can watch the movie, I don't need to play the game, or I can play the game, I need to watch the movie.
Well,
You know
that
what
was
I mean?
huge during our era of growing up. Like,
Yeah.
GoldenEye. Let's face it. GoldenEye was
Oh,
the
yeah.
hugest game ever. Literally, the cutscenes were movie scenes.
Once it started tying in like other things of movies and games, you're like, is this real?
Yeah.
How is this possible?
That's all that was a huge market.
That
for
was
us.
never like for me. That was never a draw. Like I was very much like I need like you
it's
can
like a
have
cop-out.
Spider-Man, but like exactly like it's just a cheap way to make a game. Like
Yeah.
if you don't have like a good story or like creative like any creativity at all, if it's literally just cut and paste, but
Yeah.
like you put like a gameplay into it.
They're like, who needs a good story? We have this one that we already made $20 million.
Yeah, you know the one you saw in
animated.
theaters.
It's animated.
There you go. Like that for me was like, but Web of Shadows was like, oh, here you get to play as the Noir Spider-Man, you play as the 2077 Spider-Man, you
Yeah.
play as you got all different Spider-Mans, and they're all fighting different symbiotes, and like
Yeah.
it was a very original story. So for me, I was like, That's why I wanted to put it at 3, because like it actually tried. It
tried.
actually gave a
Yeah.
fuck.
It did try. They
played-
did a good job with it too. They did.
It played Moonlight Sonata in one of the teaser trailers. I thought it was really cool.
I love that. That's one of
Like,
my
it's like-
favorite old classic songs, which actually stemmed from first Resident Evil. Was the first time I heard it, and like I fell in love with Moonlight Sonata.
My mom actually doesn't like that song because it makes her cry. So it's the first
Well, I
song
mean,
I learned on
it's
piano.
Sad
Naturally.
because it
It
was
is sad.
fucking
Naturally,
dope.
it's the first song I wanted to play on piano.
So,
I had to unlock that room where I got butt fucked by zombies, so it's always got
Hell
a special
yeah.
place in my heart.
so bringing it back. Number 2 is a PS2 game. Spider-Man.
Two
Spider-Man
generations
2.
ago.
Spider-Man 2.
Which I would have argued have been my favorite Spider-Man game had
If this
number
one
one
didn't come
hadn't
out.
come
Not
If
come
number
out
1
yet.
didn't come out.
Heyo.
Then when it didn't come out, I would have said Spider-Man 2 is the end-all be-all of Spider-Man games.
And
I love
okay, it's
so many hours
You know,
on it.
you're way more closed in. New York's not looking as big as
No.
the other ones we just talked about, but it didn't matter because there was story.
You had those little red exclamation points.
Yeah.
You had little spider health.
You
and
could, I mean, it
you
had
could-
its
You
city.
could web people. The light
Yeah.
poles. You had the upgrades for it.
It had the city. It just wasn't as big as the other ones. But I think that's what the other ones focused on so much. You're like, all right, let's make the city fucking huge.
That's a big thing for me with gaming is when game developers. I think they're starting to figure it out now. Is that bigger isn't always better.
It's not.
You take the first
Unless you can handle it.
you take the first Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And you're driving in that car on what looks like Mars
Yeah.
for fucking 16 miles
Yeah,
to get the
yeah.
next objective. It's like, yeah, this is great. It's the biggest game ever made, but like, I don't want to fucking drive all this way to get to a mission. And that was, I was okay with games being smaller back then because I didn't want to.
If a game makes a map that big and they don't have fast travel available, I probably won't play that game that much longer.
That's
Like-
true. Or it either has to not have it either has to have fast travel or it has to be so interesting and so many different
To
things.
bring
you
me
can go
back to
do.
this side of the fucking map.
Exactly. Like,
Why am I going back there? Because I have to go all the way back there for a mission?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm
But
driving.
if I end up there,
I've already seen the scenery. You guys did awesome on your environment. Yeah, no, I totally get you. It's like,
exactly.
why?
Like you take The Witcher. The Witcher did a great job of being a massive, expansive game, but I didn't feel like I was, doing some
Hey.
bitch quest. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, this looks amazing, and I'm out here killing shit.
Let's see, like, I've only played a little bit of The Witcher. Probably like 5 hours in. 5 or 6
So
hours
you've
in.
done nothing, is what you're trying to say.
I did an hour the other day. I was at 5. I was at 4 or 5 hours. Now I'm at 5 or 6.
I was at 4 quips, and I have 5 quips.
5 or 6 quips. But The Witcher did an awesome thing because, yeah, it's huge, but each scene feels small and you're like in it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very livable.
God of War, huge.
They did a really good job of that in the new one.
And I think that's the thing with the older games, like in the Spider-Man 2, it's not as big, but it really can't be because it doesn't feel like, for me, it's enjoy video. It has to feel lived in.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it has to be like, oh, these people are living their lives, and I'm here like trying to save them.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have 10 fucking people walking down the street in
Yeah.
New York, you're like, what the fuck happened? Like,
Which brings us to our number 1. And that motherfucker is the Spider-Man that dropped 3 weeks ago. This is amazing. I think it's going to definitely be a contestant in 2018 Best Video Game of the Year. Right now, it's small list. God of War,
and
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. John and I are going to mud wrestle at the end of the year, depending.
Yeah, he's going to dress up like Kratos, and I'll be Tobey Maguire.
God, I can't wait.
you have to be the
I'm going to be
the cool.
I'm going to be the Venom.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah. You got to have that slicked hair and
yeah.
shit.
Even if his hair it gives me gay chills thinking of it.
John, do I give you gay chills?
No, see, that's what's different about it. It's not like actual gay.
It's surprising.
Yeah, no, it's just like, that kind of gay. Not like dick sucking gay. I'm fine with that. I don't get chills from that.
It's more of, I think you're looking for the word cringe.
Yeah, there it is. So this Spider-Man, phenomenal. Story, gameplay, every fucking aspect
That's
of
why
it.
it's number 1. For me, purely number 1 is story. And this is just as good as the cartoons I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
This would easily be a 12, 13 part episode.
This is the best movie they've ever made, but it's a video game. You know how we were just talking about we don't like movies that turn into video games?
Yeah.
They should turn this video game into a movie because it would
No,
be one
I
of
don't
the
know.
best.
I would wrap.
And you haven't even seen the end, my friend.
I know.
That's true.
You haven't even seen where he's at, and it'll fucking blow your tits off. Jeff?
I want to keep my tits.
No,
John,
fuck
please.
tits.
I don't. But like you, for this, like, my satirical episode name for the last one was super accurate. It's Spider-Man. It's the movie that's a game that is a movie.
Yeah.
Like that is what it is.
It is.
It's like if you played like just the story, you're playing a movie.
It's amazing.
You feel like that's what it should be.
I cried at the end of the Spider-Man.
No.
I'm not lying.
That's
but,
why I'm
like maybe I was a little emotional because my daughter was changing and it's a tough time of year for me. But I was like, there's shit that happens at the end that's like, I'm like, all right.
That's why I
that's
said
real.
Okay.
you need to. That's why I said you need to finish The Witcher 3.
I know.
Like,
but
did you
literally
get to finish it?
Oh,
All the way through?
I've finished it.
So you know the very end, like when like he looks, and I'm like,
Yeah. No, don't.
Don't you?
you don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm getting the ungay chills right now.
Yeah.
You're getting the straight chills, you
I
fucking
know.
hetero piece of shit.
So I mean, it's just
That one will do it to you.
and but the bigness, it doesn't feel forced, and they also do a nice job of doing fast travel. But do you know how many
I don't
times
use
I've skipped fast travel to just swing around?
Yeah.
Because guess what? You get things for doing these things.
Yeah,
you get
true.
things for web swinging too low to the ground. You can do acrobats. You get wall running points. So
And
like,
it's not even. You don't feel like you need to do that. Like you want to do
I
it.
want to do
Like,
it.
I
'cause I
like
want to
the
do it
way
in real
feels.
life.
Like
and
when
I
you're
can't.
when you're playing, it feels good. Like they nailed the swinging mechanics.
Oh, bro, you
What?
know the fucking water towers that you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
swing
love when
in
I get
between?
those.
I get a boner every time that happens. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where's the next one?
Yeah, what is that? I'm just gonna water tower this up.
That's why John keeps a towel by the couch.
Yeah, I mean, but that's awesome. Like, I loved swinging. They did a phenomenal job of understanding that you shouldn't be able to web swing if nothing's above you.
Yeah,
It does suck going over to Central Park, but
I
that's
seem
part
to
of.
find it when I'm in Central Park.
I
A
just
couple
do.
times
I do
I've
the
gotten
X.
over.
I do the X button where you
Oh,
just go straight across.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
doing
do
that
that,
a lot.
but I still, for some reason, I'm able like just
Well,
hold
you
on
can
to
lower
it.
that.
on
You
the
can
tree.
swing off trees.
Well, I'm
and
talking
shit.
about when I'm going into it. Like I'm way above
Oh, yeah.
it. Like I
Oh,
get
yeah.
my momentum going. So for
Oh,
me,
yeah,
it's
you have
like-
to fall way
Have you climbed
to the
up
bottom.
the Avenger Tower yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that.
And free fell from that. I thought it was
Oh,
going
I
to be a
didn't
special
free
little
fall.
trophy from that. but-
I know. I did. My favorite thing to do is if you get the 2077 skin, you get defy gravity, and as when you jump, like I go to the I forget what the tower is called.
Empire State Building?
No, it's the one that's like it's kind of like an oval shape, and like you can jump off into the
He
water.
just did a huge cock motion for those that
yeah.
can't see
Well,
it.
it's an oval, you know. What else are you
He
gonna
was
do?
holding John's. Yeah, we know. I don't remember that tower.
So when you find it's like the one where you
Is it like Osborne's Tower?
No, it hasn't. It's an actual tower apparently, but
Alright.
like I can't remember the name of it
That's
right
all right.
now. But I run up that one for the wall running XP.
Yeah.
Then I get to the top of it, I'll like jump, slow it, and then like as I'll do like the charge jump,
Yeah.
and then like as soon as I hit my peak, then I'll like freeze time and start doing.
How long does it
backflips.
freeze time for?
It's not the whole.
I never
it's
got
not-
that
It's
one.
not the whole jump. It's just
Oh,
like
just like a
I never
little,
use it.
little
but I
bit.
get that.
5 second freeze?
Yeah, 5
Oh,
seconds.
okay.
Or
But
you,
enough to get that fucking.
if you want
momentum.
free XP, you can jump in the water and then press circle and then do a front flip, and then you just continually front flip over the water.
That's a glitch I saw.
Yeah, but I didn't do it because I feel like
You saw a glitch. What happens to glitches here?
Glitches,
Does
you know it. Well, hey, let's cheers it up for Spider-Man. We love you. This game's awesome. When Jeff beats it, we're gonna talk about it. Jeff, you gotta beat it before Jeff beats it because he's gonna beat it soon.
You got till
Well,
this
I don't know if you
weekend.
have to beat it before he beats it, but
Well, I have an hour left and he has.
that's true. You got an hour. You got some work ahead of you, but I think you're doing well so far. So.
I'm also on spring break starting tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Or not spring break.
Oh
fall
yeah,
break.
well, winter break,
Fall break.
fall break.
I get like
Week?
I get a Monday and Tuesday off. So
That's it.
Yeah.
They're
I got a break. I got 2 days off.
break.
Yeah. I'll take whatever I can get right now.
Alright, I fucking would too.
Shout outs, Jack.
Ooh, yeah, shout out.
Do you have does he have a Twitch? Do you have a Twitch?
I
No, yeah, just
do,
kinda-
but I don't really use it. I just have it to like watch.
But he's been
Overwatch
banging it on our
playing.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So catch
Yeah.
his
Watch the
Mongoose, right?
Facebook.
Mongoose.
Mongoose is his gamer tag. He's been living it up on Facebook. Oh, if you've noticed, Glitching the Stitches, we're doing a Facebook thing. We're doing this level up program, blah, 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 blah. We're trying to keep up with that. So Glitches and Stitches is mainly through Facebook now, not through Twitch. Although we got to do both, but
John mostly does the Twitch for consoles.
So if you want to watch Shenmue or me break my controller for Mega Man,
For any other platforming game.
I got the most viewers I ever got the other day playing Crash Bandicoot.
What, did it just come out?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that might be why.
But it's the new
new
remasters
shit,
that are
though.
coming out of these old games that I get the most traction from.
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
what
about
happens.
getting like a ROM of like the Sly Cooper series and just like download it to my PC. And
You would get 1,000 views.
You could, yeah.
If
you
I-
could emulate your
If
your
I
two
did
stuff.
if I did my Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy IX that I have downloaded my PS4, I would get 10 million viewers. So I'm gonna
What? Well, do it at 10 million. Wow, that's more.
All right, I'll
than
do it,
is
Jim.
on Twitch, probably.
Well, I'm gonna do it. 10
Do it
million
now.
tomorrow.
Right now.
Jeff, what's your Twitch?
John, my Twitch is twitch.tv/mortal.
Mortal Limit with one
L.
limit.
We have several variations we use.
Mine is
Well,
twitch.tv/glitches get stitches.
Glitches
Underscore.
Oh,
get
shit.
literally every single episode. I correct you. Glitches _get
I followed the wrong person. at
_
first.
stitches. Yeah. See. So
Oh no!
Our own.
There's someone else
teammate.
with their name? Fuck.
Remember we looked up that Instagram. You're like,
I know.
who's this bitch using our glitches get
Real
stitches
slut.
name? But we got that.
I'll buy it
and
off them.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, we
Hey,
already
man.
got our dope domain name saved, right, John?
Oh, we got that locked in a bank, Shorty. What you train?
Hey, good.
Oh, and by the way, our website developer hit me up. He's
No,
gonna-
what?
I have to talk to him on Saturday.
This
I think
is-
he's
this
got some
is
good
new.
things going.
This is new. I haven't heard about this yet.
I was waiting until I remembered to tell you.
I know that can take fucking like 4 to 6 weeks, business days, to get going. Yeah.
Glitchy Good Stitches, episode 15. Thanks for listening. Facebook, like us so we can get over 200. Instagram, popping off. Twitter, we popping off. Subscribe for free. YouTube, iTunes, Spotify,
Discord.
Google.
Discord.
Oh, check
Discord,
out the
Discord, Discord. Our Discord manager just sent us a permanent link that now we can start adding to all of our
We'll
shit.
pop it off.
So join us on Discord. We can chat, send you nudes, whatever you want. It's Discord.
Yeah, if you want.
Um,
If you want to. I mean,
Yeah. Any personal shout outs? Jack?
personal shouts.
Shout out to Maddie, keeping me
So,
straight.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, Maddie,
That's
way
right.
to go.
That's right. What's her name?
Jeff, personal shout outs?
We'll do our normal shout outs. The Madre,
Yeah.
Mona, for like in 7,000 of
Hey,
our
Mona
posts
doing work.
every
Mama, we wouldn't be
time.
here without you.
I have the brother for
Bro.
we'll be hanging out soon, especially for our thing later this month.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be doing that. So Jason, Stephanie,
Thank you for listening. Thank
yep.
you for listening.
And my mom meant to tell you the other time, but they found out it's another girl.
Oh,
They
shit.
found yeah. She meant to
I
tell you
think-
at the party. It just didn't happen. So I'm telling you now.
Girl,
Another girl.
congratulations. So, 2 girls?
This will be the second girl. Yes. Just like you, John.
You're so fucked.
Just like
Cheers.
They make money, so they're fine.
Carrie, I love you. Thank you for being my go-to
What about your
rock
shout-outs?
behind my...
Just Carrie is your only shout out?
And you.
Oh.
And you.
Oh, thanks, homie.
Oh,
Chris, next time, we'll be here and drunk.
we're always
Here and
Right
drunk.
where you like
here
us.
and drunk, right? We'll do whatever, just like us.
Bye.